Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. My camera is like not pointed at me for some reason. For some reason it was like really high up instead of actually being pointed where I needed it. So I thought I had fixed it and then it was too low and I thought I fixed it again. And it's just having a rough go of it, I think. But yeah, I did accidentally spell vacation incorrectly when we started the stream. We're gonna pretend like I didn't do that and it's gonna be okay. So our game of the evening, of course, is Chill Town, which is what the giveaway is for. The little flashy thing that keeps popping up underneath me. Um, we do have just tonight to get in those last minute entries for the giveaway. If you've tuned into our streams the last 3 days, of course, you will have had more chances to get your entries in. But everybody has an equal chance because I am going to put all the names of everybody that entered, and you will get multiple entries if you entered multiple times. I will put them all in a dice roller and then just roll the dice, and whatever comes out is what we will get. So now we're actually going to take a look at the game that I'm giving away, because I feel like that will be the best option here. So, of course, this game is still in early access. It is available only on Steam right now, so it fortunately is not available anywhere else. And we do have a couple of playthroughs going. We are, of course, going to pick the one where we've played it more recently. And we're going to get started. And I don't know why all my cables are still messed up. I thought I fixed those last night. So our giveaway will be after stream has ended, more than likely, because I don't fully intend to go all the way up until 10 p.m., which is in about 4 hours. But, you know, if we get to vibing and we make it take that long, then we make it take that long. It's okay. Either way, whether the stream itself is over by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, or if we're still in the middle of it and I have to stop to do the giveaway, either way, it will be done at 10 p.m. tonight. So, in about 4 hours, we are going to draw for it. Let's see. So, for those unfamiliar with this game, woohoo, perfect crop. Very nice. And I came up with a new recipe. I don't know how Corn gave me tuna sushi, but I'll take it. Hello, welcome in. You would, of course, pick the stream where I am playing the game that you don't like. So, how are you, Gabby? It is the first day of my vacation, which I still need to give you those dates. Rip, of course. Alright, sauteed mushrooms. So many new recipes. Very nice. And although it is raining, it does not water our crops. So bad. Too bad, too sad for us. Doing fine, what about me? Won't be talking much because you're playing League at the same time. Very nice. Enjoy your League game. I hope you win. If you don't win, you owe me $5. I'm just kidding. I'm doing okay. I have been definitely looking forward to this vacation I'm about to take. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm taking a break from you guys. No, like, I need a break from work pretty seriously. So I am definitely looking forward to taking that week off. Or this week off, I guess. And I don't go back to work till the 30th. So I get not quite 2 weeks, but you know, I get quite a few days. I get about 12 days off, which is nice. So I get a full week plus tomorrow and the Monday after my full vacation. So, but yeah, we're playing Chill Town tonight because we're giving away a copy of it for free. So if you know anybody who does like games like this and has Steam and might want it, you're more than welcome to enter. And if you're not interested, that's a-okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and buy all the recipes. I think that's going to be our goal, is to make sure we have all of the recipes, maybe get some upgrades. That'd be nice. But it's not giving us a recipe for the upgrades, so we'll have to see about that. Alright. Buy on that. Alright. Our other quest, of course, is to try to get all of the flowers for Rosa, because we didn't do that any of the times we went to the other islands. But it'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine. It's all our little dudes. Hello, little dudes. Can I feed them today? Select food. Oh, I don't have any food today. Right. Can you tell me what to do with all of my little dudes? That would be fantastic. Okay, they don't have anything going on. What about these guys? They don't seem to be happy, and I think that's because we couldn't find a food to feed them. But these guys are all happy because we fed them yesterday. It says essence per day. Don't know what that means. I'm sure this guy will eventually explain it. Mayor Otto really knows how to run a town, doesn't he? It's an honor to work with him. Oh my god. We were apparently passing out into the floor. It happens sometimes. Alright, let's get out of there. Honeybee Haven, do you have anything going on today? Probably not. I think eventually the store will stock different things every day, but for now, it stocks just the same stuff. But I was kind of hoping there would be something we would like maybe they had restocked some things, but I don't see any difference. Everything else is the same, including the clothes. Wallpaper, ice mold prop? Okay, interesting. I don't know why that's $2,000. That seems like a weirdly high amount. Considering a pot for the stove is like $500, I don't see why a prop for your kitchen would be $2,000. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Hey lady, I wanna expand my house. I love making my home feel cozy and inviting. It's like creating a little sanctuary from the world. Speaking of homes, isn't it delightful having your own space? But imagine if it were bigger. More room for you, more room for memories, not to mention with each room upgrade, your total inventory storage increases as well. If you do ever feel like increasing the size of your house, just know that you can do that now. Wherever you go to make your house alterations, you'll find it easy to make your humble abode a bit bigger. Now you can resize your room by accessing the menu. Okay. Room. 12 by 12. Yes. Okay. What about upgrading my house overall? It's kind of like completing a little puzzle. You've successfully upgraded your rooms. Come and see the results. Okay. It's a little weird. But the game is still in early access, so I am expecting some things to just be a little odd at first. We did go with the longest hair possible, which, quite frankly, my hair isn't quite that long anymore, but it did used to be that long. It did used to be just so long. It only goes down to, well, it goes down to about my belly button, I guess, when I'm sitting, but when I'm standing, it's just about mid-belly. It goes down to about mid-belly. If I stood up, you'd probably be able to see that better. My bad. That probably made no sense with me sitting down. But our room is bigger. Hooray! Let's fix everything. I would like to move things. Okay. Do I have to pick it up? I can't just move it? Oh. Got it. Okay. So, because there's stuff in there, I can't pick it up, which is fine, I guess. But I was kind of hoping to be able to just move things. I guess that's not an option. Maybe they'll eventually add it, but for now, they don't have an option to where you can just move the stuff that's already placed. Which seems a little bit weird, now that I say it out loud. Let's see. Put our aquarium closet in the corner, because I want it there. We had a desk out. Where did it go? There it is. Oops. Put it here, and then we need a chair. Okay. I don't know how I clicked that, but that's fine. Actually, we're gonna put this here. Then I need, nope, a pot to go on the stove. Because if we don't put a pot on the stove, we can't actually use the stove, weirdly enough. All right, now I need, a chair, please and thank you. Oh, they upgraded chairs. I can now put them up into the thing. Very cool. Yay, I can have a chair at last. All right, let's see what else we got. You know, I thought I had a, okay, let's back up out of that. I thought I had a, like a couch of some kind. Invisible aquarium? Let's grab the clownfish and see about fixing that. It's almost like the game wanted to give us the aquarium and then couldn't, so then it glitched out instead. Weird. Please take my clownfish back. That would be lovely. Fantastical. You okay? Hooray for weird things that happen in early access games. Alright. I am a little bit surprised that Gabby tuned in tonight, considering that we played Polya for 2 days in a row and we did like a whole bunch of deer hunting. And then you just happen to tune into the day that we're not doing that. Fantastic. I was originally going to cosplay after work today, and then I decided instead that I was going to stop on the way home for pizza, and then I didn't have the energy to cosplay. I only had the energy for pizza. And it was delightful. I deserved it. Take a flight. Exploration. We got some flowers to find. I think I have a working shovel. I'm not actually sure. So much like in Animal Crossing, you do have to keep your tools in your inventory. But unlike Animal Crossing, they don't take up actual bag space. I don't think. Maybe they do. We'll check in a minute when we land. If the game lets us. Come on, Chilltown. Let's go. There we go. Right. So they have their own special bar, which does include this pal feeder that we have, which allows us to try to attract the little friends that we're trying to gather. We don't have any food on us, so it's pretty useless right now. But of course, we do start off with a simple axe. We get a rod pretty quickly. We get a shovel and a watering can pretty quickly. And of course, because I supported the game on Kickstarter, I have a bug net from them instead of the original, because I already broke the original. Not that that's super important, but it is a fact of what is happening. I'm gonna go ahead and put my shovel away until we need it. Because it always seems like the game has a little bit of trouble with everything unless I have my tools away. Alright, so we are looking for a different flower than we gathered before. But also, anything we can find, like this window. Delightful. I don't know how a window ends up in a box, but it did, and we stole it. Let's see. What's that? It looks like I'm... Nope, it's a stick. Womp. Hello, Phantom. Welcome in, welcome in. It is the last night of our giveaway, if you are interested in joining for a copy of this game. It is Steam only, but if you know somebody else who likes to play games like this, I recommend entering, because you can always give it to them. Gabby, do you know somebody who would be interested in this game? Is that why you entered? Wow, double hydrate. Triple hydrate, wow. Are you sure you shouldn't be hydrating? I feel like you are the thirsty party here. Oh wait, you're not the thirsty party because I'm not in cosplay tonight. My bad, my bad. To be fair, all the hydration is preparing me for the lack of hydration that I will have next week. It's just a fact of life that I will not be well hydrated next week. I'll try. I'll definitely try. But no promises. Not even one. Not even a little bit of a promise. Gabby is always thirsty regardless of cosplay. Not for me. Not for me. I don't regularly get called mommy, so. Get out of the way, cat. Why are you in the way? Delightful. I found a pot. Interesting. Oh, it was just some wood. Disappointing. It's not what I was after. Alright, let's grab this little sucker. Got him. And there's another one. Nice. If I remember correctly, the pets are worth like 500 coins or so. So at least we can get some money while we're here. Flip. Nice. But he is creepy, guys. He is the oddest one from the guild. I mean, I suppose. I don't think that's true, though. I think that there is quite the collection of oddballs in our guild. Just so you know. It's quite the collection. Okay, I guess I'm grabbing this one. That was easy. Wow. I don't see any of the flowers I'm supposed to be looking for. At least I don't think I see it. How do I open my quest? No, that's not it. Journal. The Petal Pursuit. Oh, I'm looking for a daisy and a viola. What does a daisy look like? I don't know. I wish I could tell what these were so that I could tell what they look like. And then that's it. That's all the quests I have. Wow. Terrible. I have so few quests and yet I cannot find them. Nice. A butterfly. Graphium antiphates. Antiphates? I think we discovered it was antiphates. 100% right. You might be competing for the spot for oddest. Okay. I can accept that. Are you also in that competition, Phantom? Also, why have you been sleeping so late lately? Everything okay? The other day, you woke up like right before stream. I thought you were on America time zone, but maybe you're not? Maybe that's the difference? I thought you were. I thought you were on the coast. Your sleep schedule is so messed up. Oh no! How did it get so fucked? I don't understand. How did that happen? What did you do? You're in California. That's what I thought. So how did it get so bad? How did you manage to mess it up that badly? That's the real question. You've gotten the flower from there, and there, and there, but not there, or there. And 1 of 4 from there. Okay, I'm guessing it's probably East Island. Because I have 0 from here, so. Let's find out. I'm kind of excited, y'all. I'm gonna be, like, on the ocean, and that's, like, the best part. So, I'm excited. I'm super excited. You watched scary videos and you couldn't sleep at night for, like, a week straight? Oh, no! That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would do to myself by accident. Please don't do that. I don't know if maybe like something as chill as this would help you, but I mean, this game's pretty chill. It's definitely not scary. So maybe. Alright, I don't see any other obvious signs, but I do see the pink flower there. I'm assuming that's one of them. But I don't know if it's one I need or one I already have. Let's grab that. Okay, can I just have this? Thank you. Wildflower. Okay, I definitely have grabbed that already. I feel like there was another one. Just a scary video skyrocketed your paranoia and insomnia levels. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds like it makes for a rough time. Does it usually last this long, or does it usually only last like a couple days? Or is this the first time in a long time you've done this to yourself? These are the questions, folks. These are the things I'd like to know. up until around 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then you would crash. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a big old wuss when it comes to horror games, which is why our celebration for 200 follows was to play a horror game, and then some less scary horror titles, um, because it was funny for people that were watching. I'm almost positive that the VOD is up on YouTube, but I need to double check that if I'm fully honest with you. So if you did want to see how that went down, I mean, it is a horror game, so keep that in mind. We played, oh, what was the name of that game? We played Mortuary Assistant, and I ended up chickening out when the game got a little too weird and a little too creepy for me. And then we played a couple of games, actually. There was a game that was basically like a 3D version of Pac-Man, but it had these big monkeys that had symbols and they would chase you around. And that scared me a few times because it was jump scares. And then we ended up playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, which I believe used to be called Spooky's House of Jump Scares. So, yeah. Scary videos weren't jump scares, they were just creepy and unnerving. That's kind of how it was for Mortuary Assistant. For the most part, it was just really creepy, really unnerving. But there were a couple times where it was like a loud bang, or like something was creepy, or I psyched myself up into being scared. Which, yeah, I was really good at that. I'm not gonna lie. Jump scares just make you angry? That's fair. It got to a point with the monkey game, the Monkeys with the Symbols game, where it was making me angry because they kept catching me, and that made me mad. And I couldn't win. I wanted to beat the game. I couldn't even beat the first level. Terrible. But it had been recommended, so we picked it up, and then it was annoying, and I was mad. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Anna. I will add your entry to the growing list of entries. You do have a couple already, so that should help your chances. Alright. We are going to be doing the drawing this... What made me mad? Oh, when we played the horror game, and there was that monkey symbol 3D Pac-Man game. And I got mad because they kept catching me and I kept losing, like, instantly. I was to the point where I was down to the last few things, and we had survived up to that point, and we had made mad dashes, and we'd been sprinting all over the place, and I just couldn't beat it because they became like the super monkeys or something, and yeah, it was just a bad time. So then we went back to the House of Jump Scares, or Jump Scare Mansion, or whatever it's called, and that went okay, but I think it was called like Darkest Descent or something. I don't know. It was some sort of like 3D version of Pac-Man. And it started off super atmospheric, super creepy. And then essentially you were running down these halls to pick up orbs. And then they would come and get you. Just kind of out of nowhere. And like you could outrun them, but not by a lot. So by the end of the game, they got some sort of power-up that made them even faster. So outrunning them was just not an option anymore. But these big, like, animatronic monkeys with symbols were like roaming the hallways. I'd have to go look it up. Did you ever get those plushies last stream? Sorry about that, you crashed 2 p.m. No worries. No. Actually, I did not successfully get any of the plushies. I was very, very disappointed in that we used about 800 to 900 arrows and I didn't get any. But we did get to see another person's house and it was super cool. And we got raided and it was really cool. We met a lot of cool people. and got to show off our house a little bit. I love showing off my house in Palia. You love horror games. Uh-oh. I don't remember who recommended the game. I just remember that by the end of it, it was less that it was scaring me and more that it had made me mad. That's what I mostly remember about it. So I should probably look up what it was called, but I legitimately don't remember. You still have 1,000 arrows from the prep. Oh no! Well, when we first started out, I was only doing the hunting in Kilima. And then because we weren't getting anything, I started to worry that maybe we couldn't get anything from Kilima. Turns out you definitely can, I just didn't give it enough time. So, I would say that it's worth it, but it is going to be quite the grind. I'm starting to believe the 0.02%. So, excuse me. We also got to see Pola Lorie's house, and they just had all kinds of stuff. They had all the plushies, they had like everything, and it was really great. And then we used our 13 lucky coins at the end of the stream, and we didn't get anything worth it. We got 3 bookshelves for some reason. It was terrible. It's alright. I have plenty of arrows that I can keep trying, as long as the game still has them in place by the time I come back from vacation, because unfortunately I will not be able to play any of my online games when I'm on vacation. So that's the terrible thing. Why is it flagging that? I already told it to allow that. Here we go. Whoever gets it at under 1,000 is the luckiest bastard to exist. We did see a couple people that said that they had it. I never asked them how many they used, but Pola Larie said that they had used over 1,000 arrows, but they had 2 of the regular ones and 2 of the magic ones. So I'm very, very curious to see who could have possibly gotten the Elder one, which is the only one they were missing, in less than 1,000 arrows. Just for real. I need to know. So yeah. Oh, same for you? You won't get to play your online games while you're on vacation? Fair enough. But yeah. I won't actually have access to a lot of things, so I also won't have access to my Discord, which is going to be real funky. I'm going to have to see how to handle that one. It's been a while since I had like a no technology vacation. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Most of the people I know are very connected to me through online, so oh man, I'm getting a little bit nervous about that. I guess so. Oh, wait, there we go. Is the swear thing word sensitive, like bastard? I think so. I think it's tuned to words that could be. For instance, it flagged the word bastard for name calling, which obviously you're not, but like that's what it claims that it is, because it's like an automatic thing. You'll be dependent on Wi-Fi and the Beloved's hotspot. I see, I see. That'll definitely make it hard to do this. Not paying $65 for a week of phone use. Fair enough. It does not take into context account of it. No, it just takes into context the word. So as long as the word is flagged, it'll stop it. Which is good, because then it will of course pay attention to certain words and all of that. But so far it's only ever flagged people that are using the words just randomly. Or like saying things like lucky bastard, you know. It just says, oh, you used the word bastard, how dare you. So, very strange. Wow, nothing I needed, yet again. Let's get on a flight. Let's get out of here. But yeah. I don't blame you for not wanting to spend $65 for a week of phone use. For me, it would be $40 per day. For all 7 days, if I were to use my phone. So, yeah. That's an expense that I don't really wanna don't really want to do. So I won't be spending that. I will be completely disconnected. How often does a new person spawn in the game? You have 2 now. I think they spawn every day, but I don't know how many you can have on your island at one time. I'd like to sell something. I guess I didn't get anything she was looking for because we weren't able to turn anything in. You've not seen anyone else. Interesting. Maybe it's the places you're going? I don't actually know. For the wildflower, this, that. We were keeping the sunflower plants, but I don't need that many, so I'm gonna sell some of them. I guess we'll keep the ingredients, but we're getting rid of these guys. Oops. Can I sell them all? Thank you. Sell these, and these, and these. I'll keep my rocks for now. Sell a lizard. Staying scorpion. You gotta go. All the islands in one day and then do it again the next day. I think so. Not seen anyone else other than those 2. I spent several days visiting all the islands. Got it, got it, got it. I actually don't know, if I am perfectly honest with you. I assume the way that it works, but I don't actually know the way that it works. And for some reason, it's decided that these crops are all watered, but the ones that I harvested were not. And then it decided just the end ones were not. Yes, this game is in alpha and beta. Like I said, it's only available for Steam right now. But speaking of games that were in alpha / beta / demo / getting a release date, we got a release date for Little Kitty Big City. So that's coming out in just a few weeks. I believe it's May 9th. And that one is supposed to be, I think, Steam, Switch, and something else. Which I'm super looking forward to, Little Kitty Big City. It's like the cozy version of Stray. And like the cozy, sillier version. And I'm like super, super excited. Have I checked out auto fishing? Not yet. I was kind of hoping to finish Rosa's quest. And then I was going to try it out. Put in storage. Just in goes everything. We don't need the stuff. It can go in storage. It'll be okay. Bloop. 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 Not you. Go away. Bloop. 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 Perfect. You're gonna say this looks either unpolished or maybe just rough around the edges. Very rough around the edges. Because it's still very unpolished. I will say that the comparison of now to when we first started playing this game, when it was still like in the closed beta and then again in the open beta, there's definitely been some updates. Like you can tell that there's been some updates. What they haven't added is the ability to jump. And I don't know if that will ever be added, and that makes me a little sad, if I'm honest. Alright, let's plant some flowers. Or sprint. I know, right? I keep wanting to sprint, and then I end up walking because I pushed the wrong button. Let's just plant this one. I didn't mean to make it that close to that. I was trying to make them more scattered, but it's fine. Plant. Oh, that's wheat. I didn't mean to plant you there. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oops. I'm not doing this very well. Yeah. Pet peeve. Hardly any quests. I'm still working on Rosa's and I need potato thingies for the boy. So the potato one actually took us a little while. But I did manage to get it finished during the last stream. My biggest thing was that it wasn't very clear like how to do it. So, yeah. If they had added been like, oh, in my experience, I've seen the potato guys spawn on XYZ island. Like, that would be one thing. But they don't really have it very clear yet. Jumping and sprinting should be a staple of games, only removed if it's a horror game. Absolutely. Unclear which bait to use. I ended up just using eggs, like omelets, because I legitimately couldn't make anything else. And then I think at one point we had ended up with a meal that we bought from the lady, and that seemed to suffice. But you have tuna sushi. Nice. I got the recipe for that not too long ago, but I haven't actually used any of it. So we've got quite a few recipes, but I just ended up using just omelets because they were easy. It's like I have the one for potatoes, but I don't have the flour recipe. I've got quite a few things that I need to make. So I could make the mixed soup. I could make sauteed mushrooms, which somehow requires cabbage and not mushrooms. This one might be a little odd. I got tuna sushi, but I don't have any tuna. And of course the omelet, and I have a bunch of eggs. So, always nice. Let's put our character to bed. Day 13. We have a decent amount of crafting recipes, but not a lot of cooking ones. Fair enough. I don't know that I necessarily have a bunch of crafting recipes, but I've gotten a few of those and a few cooking. So like a handful of each one. I love that you don't have to sleep. Me too. I don't love that said lie down when I was already lying down. I meant horror games that are more atmospheric than run away from monster types. Oh, fair. Oh, I missed the horror games always have sprint. Ah, that's what you were responding to. I don't know what I would do in a horror game that didn't have sprint or jump. I think I would cry. Just curl up in a ball and cry. Alright, so there's still one more flower to find here. There's 3 more flowers to find here. And I thought there was a second island here, but I guess there's just 2 up here and 2 down here. So I guess let's go for the Southland again. It's really nice to play this in bed before you went to sleep. Nice. I will say that is good for, that is what this game is good for. It's just the nice, peaceful, relaxing time that you can spend in it. I do for sure hope that, do I think they'll add more islands? I hope so. And I hope that they add more, like quests and things to do. Because as much as I loved Animal Crossing, there was always a task that needed to be done. Even if it was just sell a bunch of things to earn X amount of money to do Y. It's one of those things where there's like you said, there's just not enough quests yet. So it's kind of becoming a thing where it's like, well, what do I do now? What else is there? I would love to see more islands. I would love to see more variety in islands. And I have noticed that you can definitely come across some weird ones, first of all. But also, you can definitely spend a lot of time in this game kind of doing nothing, if that makes sense. And while I ordinarily love the fact that you can just take it at your own pace, it's very chill, bloody blah, it becomes one of those things where it can get very old very quickly, especially if you're used to games with like task lists and things like that. So while I am very much enjoying this game, we are going to be picking up something like Stardew Valley or Coral Island. It can get boring very quickly. Yes, exactly. So either Stardew Valley or Coral Island when I get back will be our new game to play. And then I've thought about doing more Power Wash Simulator streams because we've played it a couple times and I do tend to do longer streams when I play that one. So I'm wondering if I should go ahead and bring it in and do like a job or 2 per stream. And we can just sit and talk. You just sit and talk about life, talk about what's going on, see how everyone's going, catch up after vacation, you know, that kind of thing. So, okay, no worries. But I will be back after vacation. Of course, I'm only taking this next week off. And I am also taking it off streaming, obviously, because I won't have any connection to internet and whatnot. So I will not be back until the 29th. I'll be making the announcements and everything once the giveaway is over and everything's sorted away with that. And then, like, the winner has the code and whatnot. Um, just so that everybody's on the same page, nobody forgets, everybody's good. Which reminds me, I need to make sure that Gabby knows that I'm going on vacation. Because I don't specifically know that I've specified what days I'm going to be gone. Should probably do that. It is going to be in the middle of an event for a game that I play. You guys have heard me talk about Isekai Slow Life a whole bunch. So, yeah, I only just realized in this moment that I forgot to say something. So I need to submit those dates when I am offline. I think I will be able to play Saturday during the day, but I don't think I'll be able to play after that. And that's a big if for Saturday, because Saturday is the official first day. So we'll see. Unless I find somebody willing to give me their Wi-Fi password. In which case, it'll be like, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. It's not gonna be that bad. I mean, you know, it's not like we're in the middle of Santopia. It's fine. I mean, it is a legitimate excuse. It's simply because I do not wish to spend $40 a day for 7 days to be able to take 5 minutes to play a phone game. To be fair, it's more like 40 minutes because of some of the donation timers, but still. So, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. You'll barely even notice I'm gone. Be fine. You'll be fine, Phantom. The most competitive person in our guild will be fine with you. Look. He'll be perfectly fine with me not saying anything for a week. It's the doing that he would have a problem with. Plus, I mean, like, you'll be there, and like, other people will be there. You'll barely notice I'm gone. It'll be fine. I promise it'll be fine. And if I get banished, then I'll just cry, and it'll be okay. Levitron. Interesting. I don't know what Levitron is, but I have it now. And also, if you speak it into existence, then it's gonna happen, and he's gonna be upset. Don't make him upset. Don't make the poor baby upset. Rules unable to log on. Unless you have a legitimate excuse. Unless you have a legitimate excuse. See, that's the thing. Like, I have a legitimate excuse. It's gonna be fine. It'll be okay. See? Everything's gonna work out. I do worry about the people I work with. Not that I don't think they can handle it, because they absolutely can. They're probably gonna barely notice that I'm gone either. But I know that I've kind of become like a, not really a lightning rod, but like a stopping point for people will come to me for things. Whereas they ordinarily should go to people who are paid better than me. But it does happen that people will first come to me and ask questions rather than going to somebody else. Like maybe a Nexus. You're right, you're right. More specifically, I am one of the few people who is like a next level user for our computer program that we use. In the sense that I learned it very quickly, I'm able to teach it to other people, and as I've said, I work in healthcare, I'm able to teach it to physicians. So it happens quite often that I am the person they call first, so that they can be like, oh, well, let's just grab somebody really quick that can help you, rather than waiting for the team that's actually supposed to do that job and gets paid to do that job. So yeah. Not an expert, but not a newbie, like an intermediate. See, that's the funny thing. Technically, I would consider myself an expert. We know them as super users. There's all kinds of names for it, but it's one of those things where I am well equipped to help people learn the system, and I've taught many people. I've taught people in my same position. I've taught people in much higher positions. I've taught physicians. I still to this day will walk people through how to do certain things. Now, thankfully, I'm not the only person who knows how to do that. Like I said, there are people whose dedicated position is to do that. But more often than not, I'm the one called first. So, can they handle it? Absolutely. They're gonna be okay without me. Would it be easier on them if I was available? Also, yes. If that makes sense. Also, I thought I was picking up the sunflowers themselves, but it just gave me seeds. And I don't know if they're edible or... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're just used for planting or if you can, like, eat them. I'd eat them. I'd eat sunflower seeds. Probably only salted ones, though. I don't think I've ever had a non-salted sunflower seed. Hey, Rosa. I found a flower. Violas, how charming. These little beauties are like nature's own confetti. Great pick. Alright, so we have one more flower to find for her, which sounds goofy, but we're gonna do it. Like to sell something. Sure, they can handle it for a week. If it's that big a deal, then they'll get you a gift with a message begging you to never take a vacation again. Yeah, we're kind of at the point, me and my colleagues are kind of at the point where they recognize that I need a vacation and that I'm like really, really close to maybe needing to be admitted. Not necessarily my hospital, but maybe to a hospital. A little grippy socks vacation, I think. So yeah, it's gotten to the point where they're like, you need to take some time off. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I need to take some time off for all of our safety. So yeah, I am very excited to have gotten the opportunity to take time off. It's not always easy, but I'm hopeful that everything goes smoothly, that I'm able to take vacations in the future, that nobody freaks out once I'm gone. Slasher movie begins. I mean, do you remember a show called Snapped? I don't want to say it would have been an episode of that, but like, it's also not an episode of that, you know? Kinda. It'll be fine. What do you mean no place to plant? I clicked the button. Don't remember watching it, but you remember the idea behind it. That's the important part of that question. Because the whole idea behind Snapped was that people were pushed to the edge, they snapped, they killed people. It's fine. Like in the first episode of Hell of a Boss, technically. You know the name, not sure what it's about. Oh, gotcha. Typically, it was people that were pushed to their breaking points, and they would literally snap, and then murder would happen. So, it was an interesting show. I've seen some old episodes, so they watch a lot of daytime television in healthcare because it just kind of plays on the TVs, and patients will watch it, so we end up watching it too. So all kinds of old shows end up playing on the TV. Why is it telling me to dig? I'm not trying to dig. I'm trying to water things. I don't understand. Interesting. Basically wanting to take care of myself. Yes. Kind of. I think the idea behind the show was just kind of like true crime, but like what led to the true crime. So not necessarily like justifying it, but as like a, hey, this could happen to anyone kind of thing. So context, yes. Context is very important. It gives you the context of what happened, why it happened, who it happened to. But yeah. But yeah, like we'll have what's that show? Like Maury will sometimes be playing on the TV. It's very strange. Especially like if you walk into somebody's room and they're watching just like the most intense episode of Maury you've ever seen. How to prevent it for yourself and others. Vacations. Taking time away from things that stress you out. That is usually the most important part. I feel like there were a lot of episodes about specifically women that were just pushed to their breaking point and then they would just lose their minds. So, yeah. Big old warning for mental health and all that fun stuff. But also, I feel like at the time that it was originally airing, people weren't as open about their mental health. I mean, you know, I don't know many adults that were sharing their mental health back then, but I was also not very old. So, I don't know. 100% yes. It can be hard, you know, to talk about your mental health and to make sure that you're taking time for yourself. That can be one of the hardest parts. Very closed off back then. Hi, Derek. Welcome in, welcome in. What were you just playing, my dear? I'm so curious. Were you playing Final Fantasy again? I feel like that's the only thing I ever catch you playing. Also, what's going on? You came in, but it was so short. Well, shout out to Derek. But also, what were you playing? I would like to know. I'm so curious. Oh, No Rest for the Wicked. What's that about? What is No Rest for the Wicked? Derek, we're playing Chilltown, and it is a game that is available on Steam and in early access, and I'm hosting a giveaway for a copy of it because I had an extra key. Or have an extra key, I should say. So we have a redeemable. But also, if you had to raid and run, don't feel bad. I'll see you real soon. That was a weird way to say that. But I know I'll see you around, so I'm not gonna fret too much. If you needed to raid and run, you needed to go get yourself a snack and something to drink, please do, please do. I saw that you went live, but I was not on the way home. No Rest for the Wicked. It's like a Souls game, but top-down. It's very detailed. Ooh. I don't think I would be good at a game like that. What happened to Final Fantasy? I thought you were playing a lot of 14. Did you already beat it? Did you, like, beat the whole story and everything? I don't know what expansion they're up to now, so I don't remember. Also, I'm going to be on vacation next week. So you dropped in at the right time. Yes, see you soon. Careful, Phantom, or I'll see you as well. It just came out today. Oh, nice. Don't be scared, Phantom. I'm not coming to California. No California, USA for me. I'm getting on a boat. The boat is not going to California. Let me just preface, it's not going to California. I'm gonna go sit by a pool and have lots of beverages, and yes. You're done with the last expansion, you're waiting for the next one to drop in a few months. Oh, okay. Don't know what city I'm in, it's all good. Well, California can't be that big. I mean, I have a whole week. Just kidding. Please, please. I'm not trying to be your yandere girlfriend. Or whatever that chick's name is off of YouTube or TikTok. I think it was TikTok. There was this girl that, like, her whole account was like, point of view, your yandere girlfriend found out blah blah blah. And It was all like, oh, don't worry, I have a whole week to find you, and like stuff like that. Uh, yeah, no. But also, you never leave your house. Fair enough. Shudder. Oh no! I'm sorry I brought up memories of the word yandere. Also, I don't know if it's yandere or yandere. I don't know the inflection on it. I am highly familiar with those kinds of characters and have many times contemplated cosplaying a character who would be described that way. I just haven't done it. So, I don't think I can do the I can't really do the Unogasai with my glasses because she like puts her finger like up in her eye. So, she's just like, and it's a whole thing. That was a lot, I know. I also didn't widen my eyes enough, so. Tsundere is fine, but yandere is a big fat no. Oh! So you want somebody who calls you a baka and or a dummy and then punches you and pretends not to like you, and not somebody who is that obsessed. I understand. Not really. That's fair. That's fair. Tsunderes are gonna whoop your butt. They're just gonna beat you up. That's their whole thing. But yeah. I'm trying to think of the first yandere I knew of. And honestly, the only one that came to mind was Unogasai from Future Diary. That was the name of that show. Dang. I watched some weird stuff when I was younger. Let me just get that part out of the way. Between the two, one is more preferred. That's fair. How about Dere Dere, which is just like lovey-lovey. Or even Kudere, which is the one where they're like super cold towards you, but then they like warm up and love you. Or whatever. Your first experience with yandere was School Days. School Days. School Days. I feel like I know that name, but I'm drawing a blank. No, I know it is, but I'm... No, because that was called Igurai. So the second one that I always think of is Higurashi, aka When They Cry, which was recommended highly to me by somebody else. The guy cheats and gets stabbed. Okay, hang on. Because I can almost see the characters, but then I'm like, no, that's the one where he marries the wayfish girl and then dies. But maybe I am thinking of the right one. No, I was not thinking of this one, but I do remember this one. Or at least I remember the like imagery of it. I was thinking of... Oh, what was the name of that anime? With sad endings. Sure, why not? No, it wasn't really the ending that was sad because the ending was good. It was like the afterwards. What was the name of that? It was another like harem anime, and he had all the people that he was into, and then he picked one of the girls, and she was like the one that was like sweet and in love with him the whole time, and then was it? Oh, it was Clannad. 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 Man, that unlocked so many memories in my head. Thank you. Also, I'm sure y'all are all in an ad, and I was busy Googling anime while we were sitting here doing nothing. My bad. But yeah, Clannad. That's the one I was thinking of when you said School Days, which is definitely not the same. And I'm glad I did not suggest that that's what that was. But yeah. I vaguely remember School Days specifically because the guy cheated and got stabbed. I don't remember anything else about that anime. Legitimately, I remember nothing else about it. I'm also not sure if that counts as yandere. I mean, it does, but then it's not quite as obsessive as most yandere figures. Like, you know, Gasai was a yandere. She was crazy. And she, like, killed his friends because they were like, she is bad for you, bro. And he was like, you're probably right. So she was like, nope, I'm gonna kidnap him and also stab all his friends. And that was how that anime went. So spoilers if you've never seen Future Diaries. My bad. Man. That was a time. Didn't want to be reminded of Clannad. It's the only first and only anime you cried to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, you said School Days, and that was the one that popped in my head. Like, not School Rumble or any of the others that I've watched and enjoyed. That one. The suffering popped in my head first. So if I had to suffer, you get to suffer. I'm so sorry about it. I'm so sorry about it. Bruh. Look, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I wanted to think of School Rumble because I love School Rumble because that anime was goofy and I still love it to this day. I did not want to think of Clannad and all of its sadness. And even if it had a happy ending, it still had a sad ending immediately afterwards because you can't be happy in that anime for some reason. Ugh. How'd you mentally... Look, okay, because all my brain remembered is that they're in school together and there's a harem. So my brain popped up the characters from Clannad and I was imagining the characters from Clannad and I'm like, that's not right. That couldn't possibly be it. And I was right. It wasn't it. I just misremembered everything. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It is the gypsy girl, the witch who sent this flame. Okay? You know how many harem animes there are? A lot. So many. Reverse harem for life. That's truly what I'm trying to build as a community. I'm trying to rebuild a reverse harem. I will be the protagonist, and you will all be my harem tropes. If you would like to be a harem trope, you're more than welcome. You gotta tell me what your trope is, though. You gotta tell me what your personality type is. Even more impressive and baffling that you managed that. I know! I know! Of all the random anime I could have put my brain into remembering, my brain said School Days. Oh, schools, and there's like 4 girls, and 2 of them are siblings. And I don't think that's true for School Days, but that's what my brain said. And I was like, oh, that's that one where the one dies in the OVA. And then it was like, nope, that's not the same. Not the same at all. So yeah, congratulations. Welcome to the connections my brain makes by mistake. Super cool. Just super, super impressed by that, let me tell you. But yeah, don't think too much about it, Phantom. My brain makes connections that should not exist. And would not exist in a perfect world. I mean, to be fair, at least I didn't assume that School Days was something like My Hero Academia, you know? Like, I didn't completely like misgenre it entirely. So in my defense, it's not that weird. It's a little weird, but it's not that weird. It is a perfectly acceptable level of weird. Oh no, what did you say? What are the type names for being a sarcastic asshole? Oh, in a reverse harem? I don't know. I gotta look up archetypes. I gotta know. Let's see. Welcome back, Anna. You came back to a very strange thing. Let's see. There's the bad boy. The bad boy could be it. I think the bad boy would be a sarcastic asshole. Yeah, Anna, everybody's joining the reverse harem. I'm the protagonist, and you all have to pick your archetypes. There's, according to animevice.fandom.com, there are bad boys, bishies / pretty boys, childhood friends, female interests, flirtatious guys, lone wolf, Megane, older men, and twins. And then Megane stands, or is translated to, people who wear glasses. So the glasses character. You're the lone wolf. Okay. Give me the lone wolf. That's fine. Let's see. The bad boy is apparently like the people who do bad things for attention. They often, and then the female often thinks they can tame the beast. But yeah. I was trying to see, because there has to be more than that. That can't be like the only archetypes, you know? There's no way. Let's see. Let's see. I'm checking out TV tropes next to see what our other... You're not an anime or harem type. Yes, the protagonist could be bi. Could be. Let's see. What else? There's accidental perverts. There's people allergic to love. There's anguished declarations of love. The audience surrogate. There's apparently an archetype called be a whore to get your man. There's because you were nice to me, belligerent sexual tension, the bespeckled cutie, big brother attraction, the bromantic foil, chaste teens, chick magnet, and also clueless chick magnet. You're not the role-playing type. That's fine. This is just for fun, for like 5 seconds. Childhood friend romance, childhood marriage promise, the accidental meet cute, a distressed dude, the escapist character, the expectation lowerer, the person who gets the first kiss, step siblings, oh god, the hopeless suitor, the if it's you, it's okay, man, there's a lot here. Nope, no incest. No step siblings. I can't have any step siblings. Or regular siblings. Or cousins. Or any of that. Loser protagonist. That's probably me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a loser. Let's see. The one who kills the moment. The it's not what it looks like. The people who are oblivious. The over-dramatic dating commotion. Polyamory, aka marry them all. Single woman seeks good man. Stalking is funny if it's a female after a male. What? Themed harems, those two guys. The unlucky every dude, the unwanted harem. The what does she see in him, and would not hit a girl. Technically it's not incest. I mean, fair, but still. But yeah. Alright, that's enough harem nonsense. One day I will form a reverse harem, and I will be the protagonist. And you will all be my platonic love interests. And it will be fine. A new milestone in the Dewdrop Diary. Heck yeah. From digging up shiny things. I'm good at digging up shiny things. Let's see. If I was the protagonist of a reverse harem, yeah, no, there would be love interests of all gender representations. Because I'm pretty gay. In the sense that the technical label that people put on me is pansexual, because I am attracted to people irregardless of their gender. And yes, I did say irregardless instead of regardless. Got the bi-rep covered. Nice! Hooray! Welcome to the party of being kinda gay. Which we used to just call bisexual. So typically when I call it, I say bisexual, but I keep being informed of my own sexual identity, which is super cool. Because I'm often told that no, bisexual means that you're like picking specific, or you're attracted to specific gender expressions, whether that's like male, female, non-binary, gender fluid. You are just certain ones. And I was told that pansexual is apparently just, it doesn't matter what the gender expression is, I'm just attracted to the person. So while that is accurate, I tend to just call myself bisexual. I'm gonna be so for real. Yes, it is very nice of people to do that. That used to be bisexual. See, that's what I thought. But I kind of grew up in the middle of that changing, in the middle of pansexual becoming its own defined thing. See, that's what I thought. And also, the flag is better for bisexuals, so I just used that one because I like the flag better. Is that bad? Is that a terrible thing to say? Because, I mean, I could really get down with the purple, the pink, and the blue. I cannot get down with the yellow, pink, blue monstrosity. You're old and old-fashioned? That's fair. I legitimately would just like somebody to be themselves. Like, I'm attracted to a person based on who they are, not what's in their pants. I don't care. Take a flight. We're still doing this. It's still happening. Let's go to this one. Growing up, you were either homosexual, lesbian, or bisexual. It covered everything and it worked. See, when I was first discovering terms like that, like bisexual was the other term. It was, you know, straight, bisexual, gay, or like asexual. And then the next thing I knew, there were all these extra labels and I didn't know what they meant. And it's taken me a long time to figure out what people say that they mean. And then when I describe my bisexuality, I get it explained back to me that I'm using the term wrong and I should be using this other term and yada yada. So that's why I tend to say, oh, I was assigned this. So, because that's accurate. That's how it went down. I was pretty lucky where I grew up in that there was a pretty healthy, like, it was called the Gay Straight Alliance. It was a club where students weren't, like, made to feel ashamed necessarily. Like, it was kind of to promote the idea that, hey, we're here, we're queer, get over it. And I was very fortunate that that was the case where I was growing up. Especially having grown up in the South, that was an option for me. Um, but, you know, things were more progressive then than even for my parents, and things are more progressive now than they were for me. So, you know, the South is still very rough. Absolutely. There are other parts of the South, even people my own age, that would not have been able to grow up the way that I did. It was more of an inner city type. So I got pretty lucky that the people that I surrounded myself with and the people that were very much my people were pretty understanding. I think I talked yesterday about how I was in Air Force ROTC as a kid, or at least while I was in high school. And we had this thing back when I was in high school that is now known as the Day of No Silence, but at the time it was the Day of Silence, and the idea was you were like not talking for the full day, and it was supposed to represent the people who couldn't talk, and you were supposed to wear... Hello, Poe! Welcome in, welcome in. You might have been lucky you didn't realize you were bi till you were in 20s. Nice. You got insane lucky. Your family literally did not care. Oh, nice. Big cities are getting better. Small towns are not. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, so I was in ROTC and I was trying to participate in the Day of Silence, and I had like a little note card that like explained everything, and I had put an X on the back of my hand so that I could cover my mouth like this if somebody asked me a question. And my drill instructor did not like that. They thought I was just being ridiculous. They didn't believe in my cause, nothing. And I ended up having to do drill, full in uniform, all of that, because it fell on a day that we had to wear uniform. And yeah, it was really, really hard for me because I still had to like call out commands. I was what was known as the element leader, so I was like in front of a whole line of troops, and yeah, it was... Oh, I'm talking to this person. I didn't mean to. Not in the sense that they didn't care about you. They never cared about your sexuality. They were just like, whatever, as long as you're happy. Nice. I'm glad that by did not care, you meant like they had no problems with it, which is what I first assumed. But yeah, I'm glad that they were super chill with it. Drill as in ROTC. I forget that you weren't here last night, Phantom. I was talking about how when I was in high school, I took 2 years of Air Force JROTC. And I did not take a 3rd year because I went to the leader, my, oh my god. I was gonna say Senior Master Sergeant, but no, she was my major. So my major was like, hey, if you have to choose between our class and another class, don't come back to this. So I didn't. And I still don't regret it. You're an Air Force brat? Nice. High five. Even your grandma, who is a devout Catholic, she was actually proud of it. She outed you on the first family reunion. Oh no, Grandma, please. That is so fun. It's funny, but like in like a slightly sad way. It's like, no, Grandma, why? My grandma is also a devout Catholic, and I came out to her in like a teen angst moment, I think. I don't even think she remembers that I did, but it was a thing where I think my brother and I were fighting, and like I was like, no, Grandma, you don't understand, it's because I'm bisexual, and like it caused a whole thing. So alright, we're still visiting other places. So yeah, it was funny, but it was also not very funny. So yeah. Aww. I mean, I'm glad that she was proud of you and like saw nothing wrong with like telling everybody and everything, but also, Grandma, no, you can't just out people. Grandma, please. That's so sweet. It's so sweet in like a sad way. You do think that's pretty awesome. Both your little brothers are gay, and your preacher grandfather was more accepting of them than most people were. Oh, hell yeah. I love that. Her sister-in-law had a son that was gay, and they hated that in their side of the family, so she elbowed her sister-in-law and proclaimed, you have a gay man in the family, we now have a lesbian. To rub it in. Aww. I think I avoided being an angsty teen, or at least my parents never mentioned any phases you might have had. I definitely had my moments of being angsty teen. I feel like I have to sneeze. Ouch. I definitely had my moments of being an angsty teen. I think most people in my school did. I was one of the kids that really liked anime, and I liked like alternative music and things like that. And I started off being sort of an outsider, but I also made a lot of friends very easily in high school. So I ended up friends with all of the weird kids, which led to some interesting situations involving furry fan art of me. But that's a story for another time. Um, he was pretty strict, but he said, and so I love them just the same. Nice. God says hate the sin, not the sinner. Very nice. My mom told my grandma, she asked me if she could, and you said sure. I ran into my gran at the grocery store a few days later. She yelled across the store, I'm so glad you came out. I'm so proud of you. Oh no. Were you an adult at the time, Anna? Or were you like still young? Oh, I'm so curious. You furry? Honestly, they're not that bad. Like, I'm not into it, but like, you know, go for it, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. And I definitely didn't get it when there was fan art of me circulating. Explicit fan art, specifically. But we were all in high school, so what could I do about it? Oh, you were 15 at the time. Yikes. You mean the extreme ones? That's fair. There are some very extreme ones out there. And as super cool as I try to be with, like, all of that, like, that you do you. I do not like mascot suits, and in turn, I do not like fursuits because they freak me out. Especially the ones that have moving parts. So I was at a convention, and it was actually a My Little Pony convention, of all things. And this guy showed up in a fursuit, and he had this like werewolf mask that the eyes lit up a little bit, like not a lot, but just a little bit, and the mouth moved. Like it moved on its own because it could react to sound. And it freaked me out so bad. So, your problem with that statement, but I assume you meant well. I was fine with it. You loved your gran to death, and just relieved she wasn't disappointed. Aw, your gran was absolutely amazing. That's amazing. MLP, oh boy, here we go. All right, strap in, Phantom. One of my first cosplays that people ever recognized that I was a cosplayer, was from MLP. I was talking about this yesterday, in which I cosplayed the princess from the show, or the first princess from the show, Princess Celestia. And I ended up going to a Renaissance festival, and there was a picture out there of me high-fiving a little kid, like in full Celestia cosplay. It was amazing. I love that experience. It's one of the best cosplay experiences I've ever had, is in cosplaying Celestia from that show. Even if the show got weird, even if the people got weird, even if the people in my own city got so weird that I had to stop associating with all of them, aside from a very select few. Yeah. That was the whole thing. The right to think and believe as you wish. That's what your grandfather said. It's what you were saying. He was a preacher. That's fair. Not meaning to be offensive. He was meaning commands for accepting your brothers. Yes. I think we are all on the same page that it was a great sentiment, and we are glad that he was so accepting. But yeah. I don't know that there's anything inherently wrong with that particular sentence. It could just be the sentiment that maybe Anna experienced it in. But still. Yeah, so my greatest cosplay story ever came from cosplaying from MLP. Long story short. I know I told it yesterday. I tell it again today. So, I can tell you about how my dad found out that I was bisexual, which is a fun little story. It wasn't a very long story, but it was a fun little story. I was in a Spanish class. I was trying to remember if it was math or Spanish, but it was a Spanish class. And I found out that one of the other girls in the class had a girlfriend. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I didn't know that you could have a girlfriend. I just thought that was so super cool. So I wrote a letter and like a little note to her in class. And I was like, oh my God, guess what? I like girls too. But because it was Spanish class, I said chicas. So I was like, I like chicas too. And like I had put like a bunch of smiley faces on it and I decorated it. And like I was too afraid to give it to her. Like I wanted to be her friend because I thought it was super cool that she had a girlfriend, but I was too afraid to give her the note. So I shoved it in my bag, and it just like lived in my bag for like days. And I was supposed to bring home what was known as a progress report. So we had our school sections broken up into 6-week periods. And about 3 weeks through, they would send home a report for how you're doing in all your classes. And they were supposed to have sent them out like earlier that week, but they hadn't sent them out, so I didn't have it. And I'll finish my story in a second. Hate the sin part. A lot of people use it to accept us without accepting. Being gay is not a sin, saying it is, but oh, you love it anyway is not accepting someone. That's fair. That sentiment is fair. I will say that it's becoming less common in some places for people who are religious to see it as a sin, but it is still very much intrinsically a part of some religions. And it could have been more that he just felt, okay, even if my religion tells me that this is a sin, I still love this person because I love them and they're important to me. So it could have been less like, oh, I'm calling homosexuality a sin, and more, oh, even though I've been told it's a sin, I don't care. I still love these people. So, which is a way that has been used towards me. I've had people that have been like, oh, even though my religion says this, I believe that your love is still great, and I think that that's awesome for you. To generalization, I know there are exceptions. Oh yeah, there's tons of exceptions. There's exceptions for all kinds of things. There's exceptions for people who are non-religious who will be like, but gay is still wrong. And then they're also wrong. So, Anyway, so to continue my story, I was supposed to bring home this progress report, and it was supposed to have like my grades on it and stuff, yada yada. And they just hadn't sent it, and my parents did not believe me. My dad thought that I was hiding it, and he was not accepting that I just didn't have one. They just hadn't given it to me. So he searched my book bag because he was convinced I was hiding it. And instead of finding my progress report, because obviously I didn't have it, it didn't exist, he found this note that I had written to this other girl in my class. And I think he and my, so my stepmom, my mom, whatever you want to call her, I think they had realized like, oh, we need to talk about this, but we don't know how to talk about it. Said, I'm very accepting, but it's more like you don't have energy to care. That's fair. Those exist. There's more of them than you think. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, I am very aware. But yeah, so here I am thinking, oh my God, I just got outed to my parents and they're going to disown me. I'm going to have to go live on the streets. And I am freaking out at this point. Because there had been like secondhand embarrassment from the story is very real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially the like writing a note to another girl and just being like, I like chicas too. Trust me. I'm still feeling embarrassment years later. You told your mom on the train you waited at your sister's wedding. She's like, are you happy? Yes. Okay, good. Nice. But no, like legitimately, my dad and my mom went outside for a good 5 to 10 minutes. I was sat in our living room My brothers were doing whatever they were doing. I was sitting in the living room. My parents did not come back inside for like 5 to 10 minutes. I was so terrified that they were gonna kick me out and like throw me into the streets. And apparently, no, they were just out there laughing at me because I was so awkward and couldn't work up the courage to give this note to this girl. So they legitimately did not care that I was professing that I was bisexual. Although in the note, I think it was at the time that I thought I was just a lesbian. So the time I was like trying to come out to another girl as a lesbian. And my parents went in the backyard and were laughing at me, but they didn't want me to know they were laughing, so they stayed outside. So here I am thinking, oh my god, they're gonna disown me. I'm gonna be tossed out. This is the worst day of my life. And nope. Nope. They were just so funny. They doing the wrong for it? Absolutely. Embarrassing story for that one? Yes. Yes, absolutely. The most embarrassed that I have felt, probably in my whole life. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true. I've definitely been way more embarrassed. But that's my most embarrassing coming out story, because I 100% thought that I was going to be homeless that day. And like I was crying. It was terrible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me all your embarrassing stories. Come on, lay them on me. I will not judge. I might laugh, but I will not judge. Your coming out story is boring? Well, you said you told her on the train. It's nice. I like that kind of story because it sounds like, oh, you had the relationship with your mom where you could just tell her things. And that's so cool. So, I like that. You have an embarrassing story for when you were a kid? Yes! I love embarrassing kid stories. What you got? Oh, I'm so curious now. I wonder if I make more money selling these to her. I'm gonna sell this wheat plant. Why not? Sell that too. I gotta know. Oh, I'm so curious. I recognize that it's gonna take a little bit to type, so we're gonna keep playing while we wait. You don't remember how old you were, but you think you were very young. Okay. All the best stories start that way. Oh no, they cost the same. Drat. I thought I was gonna get more money by selling them to her. That's so sad. Wildflowers, St. Paulia's, whatever this thing is. Okay. You'd been asking her if it was okay if you ended up with a woman since you were 6. Oh no! Subconsciously, you already knew that you were gay, but your mom was not surprised. Absolutely amazing. I love that story. Thank you, Anna. I love that. You were gay from the day you were born, and your mom was like, okay, and we've been new. I love that. Oh, I love that a lot. Here you are. Exploration trip. Okay. Okay, these are still the same. This one's still the same. I guess we'll go here next, because we tried the other island a bunch. The uneventful ones are the best, because that's how it should be. Are you happy? Oh, yes. Okay, good. Absolutely. Fantastic. She didn't care. She just wanted for her kids to be happy. Fantastic. You went on a fishing trip with your sister, and this older lady comes up to us. Your young dumbass self points at her and goes, "You're old," very loudly. Your sister slapped you upside the head. Oh no. Aww. You told that poor lady she was old. She was probably like 20. That's so sad. Nah, she was probably like 30 something. Every child does that at least once. That's probably true. That's probably true. Because kids don't really have a filter. So they don't know that it's not polite to be like, you're old. She was, though, which made it funnier. She was actually old? Okay. Because that does make it funnier, actually. Or if she was like 20, which would have been even better. Okay, violas we have. Where the heck could this flower be? I feel like I've grabbed every flower except for the flower I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. A daisy. Where the heck do I find a daisy? Younger, you did not have a filter? Exactly. Can you expect younger you to have a filter? I wouldn't have. Anything that popped in your head came flowing out. Yeah. I learned very quickly that that was not allowed. So, yeah. Filters are definitely learned. 100%. And I learned very fast. You learned fast too? Nice. You know what? I'm gonna go try the other islands, even though it says that we've already found other flowers, because I gotta know. I gotta know if that's true. I would have imagined the daisy would have shown up by now, but... You didn't learn your filter till you were 18. Ouch. Maybe you did have some angsty teen years. Your mom did not mess around. Oh. My parents either. I'm just sitting here getting all boohoo. Oh no! Why are you getting boohoo? What's wrong, Poe? Just to be clear, you grew up in the 80s. Oh, right. Phantom got into a lot of trouble, I see. I believe it. I fully believe that. I did not grow up in the 80s, so I can't fully relate to you, I'm sorry, but... It was the 90s for you? Oh, okay. I mean, my most cognitive years were in the early 2000s, so it's the best I can do there. You're an empath, and it was last day one of your coworkers. You've been feeling all the emotions today from everyone. Now thinking about these stories and the combos you had with your little brothers and stuff. Aww. That's okay. There's no reason to be sad. It sounds like your coworker is moving on to bigger and better things. You know, I don't know if they're retiring or if they just found a new job, but I can definitely understand the feeling of sadness. Oh god, a tarantula! Run! It's gonna eat me, even though tarantulas in real life don't do that. But yeah, a free hug for you. Lots and lots of hugs for Poe. Everybody give Poe a hug. Please, oh please. Please. Put it on my face. It's been an emotional day. She's still with the company, but she's moving back home, so she'll be missed for sure. Aww. Well, at least she's still with the company. She's still technically a part of your company. She hasn't gone for good. But, you know, just think. If she's moving back home, she's moving back to, you know, the people that she grew up with, the people that she's, you know, most supported by, hopefully. So that'll be nice. I have been avoiding all of these people. That's probably not good. But I'm doing it anyway. Yes, so many hugs for Poe. It's okay. You can talk about it here. That's one of my favorite things about streaming, is that we all get to know each other, and we get connected. So yeah. Trust me, my stories are not sad, just different from a lot of people's. Salamis. Interesting. Because you were in the 80s, you were raised by a boomer. Wow. My grandparents are boomers. Her SO lives there, and she spent the last 4 years dating long distance. Ooh, man. Anna knows how all that's about. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't set up a hug emote. My bad. My bad. I know there's a hug redeem, but it's usually, like, to tell me to give you a hug. But yes, Anna knows all about dating long distance. You happy for her? For sure. Aw, her mom passed a few months ago, and she wants to be closer to her dad right now. Aw. Well, I'm glad she's moving back to a place where she feels the most supported. I'm glad she can move back to be with her significant other. That is so awesome. And I'm sure you'll miss her. I'm sure you and all your coworkers will miss her. So, I think it'll probably help her that y'all were able to tell her that and able to express that to her today. And even just in the moments where you're like, aw, that's kind of sad, I'm gonna miss this person. That still can be comforting, you know, because they were a big part of your life and you saw them all the time, and, you know, they're moving back to a place that is good for them. And, you know, they'll still be they'll still be kind of a part of your thing, so. Your parents are, oh, they're boomers. You're technically a millennial, but only by 1 year. Your mom was very, very much a boomer. Oh, interesting. Let's see, Anna said, Poe is about to turn 40, and Anna is going on 43. Wow. Nice. It takes all kinds. It takes all kinds to make a stream. You have no idea which generation you're in because you were born in 1986. I think that makes you a millennial, technically. Like right at the cusp of millennial and Gen Z. You think you're between generations? Probably. I think so. You said you have more in common with Gen X than you do with millennials. That's fair. I would fully expect that, especially since your parents were boomers. And you're only like 1 year away from being a millennial. Totally makes sense. Oh, millennial is up to 99. Interesting. I didn't know that. That puts me... Oh my god, we walked right over the tarantula again. And he almost came for our butts. Let's say I am fully in the millennial camp as well. Now that you've revealed these numbers to us. Alright. Anna says, I was born in 1981. Ooh. Oh, he tried to bite me! There's another one. There's 2 of them. This is terrible. I didn't sign up for this. Look here, mister. Get in the net. I caught a Goliath spider. Well, that's not a tarantula. No wonder it was trying to kill me. Terrible. Got it. Okay. Nice. That means that you were fully cognitive for things like the Backstreet Boys and AOL Instant Messenger. Yes. Accurate. You have an older sister as well, and a big gap between you and your brothers. Oh, interesting. My brothers are all pretty close in age to me. It's like me, then 2 years, then the next sibling, then the next sibling, then 2 more years. So. And as I think I mentioned last night, I've also got like siblings who are adopted, and I got steps and halves and all kinds of stuff. But they're just all siblings. I don't view them any differently. Technically, I have a half sibling who has a half sibling, but semantics. Let's see. You were Take That, not Backstreet Boys. We did not have AOL Instant Messenger. AOL literally stands for America Online. Oh yeah! I forgot that that's what that stood for. I forgot! I didn't know. I forgot. I thought it was just a thing. What did you have then? Because you would have been a part of the rise of computers. What did you have that was, like, not AOL, but kind of AOL? There's a 5-year gap between you and the oldest of your little brothers. Nice! So that makes your siblings around 33, 34? Almost 35? You have a sister 7 years older and a brother 4 years old. Oh, wow. Nice. ICQ. I don't remember ICQ. You vaguely remember AOL. I think your sister used it a lot. Okay. I remember AOL because people would talk about it. And I think we were more of like the Yahoo Instant Messenger, MSN Messenger, and of course MySpace kind of times. So. But yeah, I have no idea what sound is going on behind me, but if y'all hear like a wham wham, it's not me. I don't know what it is. Exploration trip. Still remember going outside and playing with dirt. Nice. I also did that, but it was dangerous. So we weren't allowed to do it too much because we were more aware of the dangers of the world. But I had siblings, so we all went together. Ho would like to know where you're from. Anna is from the Netherlands, if I remember correctly. It was all we had. Danger was not an issue. It was dangerous, but your parents just didn't care. Wow. You remember tripping and skinning your knees on a daily basis for multiple years. Oh, I was right. It was the Netherlands. See, I remembered. It took me a hot second because I wanted to say you're from Deutschland, but I realized that that means Germany and not the Netherlands. Your mom was like, are your pants okay? Oh no! Not the pants! That's so sad. Funny, and not like boohoo sad, but like, oh. The skin knee was meh, not that important. Oh no. I don't know what this is. It's a hollyhock plant. Interesting. This is not what I'm here for. Apparently I never noticed my shoes were 2 sizes too small. Jesus, Phantom. How? How did you never notice your shoes were that small? I legitimately don't understand. Till you were 12 to 15, you didn't notice that your shoes were 2 sizes too small? How does that happen? How does that happen, Phantom? That was the time, suck it up and walk it off. I mean, that's fair in the 80s and 90s, but Phantom grew up in the 2000s. Like late 90s, early 2000s. Cry and I'll give you something to cry about. See, I remember hearing that. And my parents are definitely Gen X. So, I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. That's so crazy to me. Alright, I don't seem to be finding daisies on this island, so we're just gonna keep on, I guess. That's how they grew up? Oh, okay. After the 5th time, I just brushed the dirt off and went about your day. I mean, fair, but what else can you do? But also, how did you make it so many years wearing shoes that were too small? I don't understand that. I'm so concerned by that. I don't know how that's possible. How? Oh, said I was ADHD. My mother was a preemptive discipliner. She gave me half my naughty ideas by telling me not to think about doing them. Oh. Dang. I was the unlucky, gifted and talented, and then later burnt out eldest daughter. So and I do have ADD, specifically, rather than ADHD, but they're all called ADHD now. So, yeah. You have ADHD and your mom was very strict? Yikes. I have all of the executive dysfunction in the world. It was so difficult for me to do my homework because I literally could not bring myself to do it. So my progress report that, like I mentioned earlier, we would get like halfway through the semester, we would get markers on how we were doing. And because I wouldn't do my homework, I would have bad grades, but then we would take tests and I would do really well in them. So they would just be like, I would have like A's and B's in the class. It was insane. Yes, so because I don't have the hyperactivity, I'm considered ADD. It's pretty crazy. This says dig. Is this what I've been looking for? I don't think it is, but I'm gonna try anyway. Excuse me. Both you and your parents have no clue how you manage that. You have a scar from repeated skinning. Ouch. In the 80s, kids didn't have ADHD. They were good kids or bad kids. You were considered a bad one. My chattiness is the hyperactivity part of women's ADHD. You know what? That's probably true. My inability to shut up while I play games is partially due to my ADHD, but it's also partially due to the fact that I'm an extrovert and I don't get enough talking at work, if that makes sense. I love to talk to people, especially new people, and especially people that I know, You did research because of yourself? Nice. Um, but yeah, a good chunk of it is because I don't get enough of the ability to actually talk to people. Especially the way that we're all talking now. Because I absolutely hate small talk. I don't want to be like, oh, how's your day? How's the weather? Blah, blah, blah. You're the exact opposite of an extrovert. That's called an introvert, Phantom. But yeah, like if I have to sit there and talk about how the weather and the sports are, I would rather jump off a boat. But if I can sit here and talk in depth like we have been, like that is the ideal situation for me. I absolutely love that. It's my favorite thing. So I'm sure I overshare on stream, and I have absolutely no problems if anybody else wants to overshare on stream. Perfect. You're aware because you're the 100% definition of introvert? Fair enough. That's it with ADHD in women. They aren't hyperactive the way boys are. They are considered extrovert instead of hyperactive. That's why women often don't get diagnosed or are diagnosed late. Oh. I've never thought about that. I am definitely an extrovert in the sense that I don't necessarily need to, like, there's not like a social battery I need to recharge in the way that like an introvert might be. To the point where I become more jazzed up by being around other people, by being able to talk to other people, yada yada yada. So yeah. So you're both an introvert and extrovert because you have ADHD because of the ADHD and autism. Interesting. Battery is a thing for you? It's actually a thing for quite a few of my friends that I've met in real life, where they have that social battery and it will deplete if they're like in person and they're like hanging out with people or they're just doing things. Whereas for me, it feels like when I'm not doing things, like I'm using the battery to not do things, if that makes sense. So I get absolutely just wired off of like going out or talking to y'all or things like that. And it especially makes for a great time for me on stream because I'm able to just yap incessantly, especially when y'all join me. I love that. So by talking on Discord, you'll go silent for 8 hours. That's fair. That's completely fair. ADHD needs people and activity. Autism needs peace and quiet. Your ADHD is also extroverted, but your autism hates that. I fully understand that. I have met quite a few people who are in that same boat, Anna, where they are more extroverted because of one thing, but more introverted because of another thing, specifically ADHD, autism, all that. One of my very good friends for a long time referred to herself as an ambivert, and I don't know if that's because she was truly an ambivert in that she had her battery filled to a point versus when it's like extrovert and then to a point with introvert, and then she just needed that. Whereas other friends of mine, it's like, oh yeah, I don't know, I might be an introvert, but I might be an extrovert, and then they have the 1-2 autism ADHD double combo. So fair enough. You get all of that. Sometimes you talk nonstop, but have times where you're literally like, leave me alone, don't talk to me, don't look at me. I, even as an extrovert, have gotten moments where I'm like, I need to be left alone, I need nobody to look at me, nobody to touch me, just nobody to even perceive me. And that generally happens when I am like super burnt out. Oh, it's Golem time. Okay, so it's gonna be harder for me to read chat because I'm doing something on my phone game. And I'm so sorry to people who are watching this not live, because this will just seem like I'm being a huge butthead by doing this. But like, I've only got a couple days. And also this conversation is super interesting, but like, I gotta tap the 3 buttons and let it do its thing, and then I can be back. Promise. Promise. And I don't like taking breaks just to tap 4 buttons and then return. Like, that seems like a silly thing to do. But yeah. And for those wondering, the game is called Isekai Slow Life. And no, I'm not sponsored, but I would absolutely play it on stream if I was sponsored. But I'd have to start a brand new character because y'all don't need to see the kind of things I get up to in this game. I'm not good at it, is the main thing. And it's very embarrassing to not be good at the game. I keep having to ask other people how to play. Considering I've been playing for, what has it been, like almost 2 months now? I should absolutely know what I'm doing in this game, and I legitimately don't. I just click the button it tells me to click, and then, you know, that's what happens. But yeah, I've always been, and I think that might be a Daisy. I've always been an extrovert, and it's always been very baffling to, like, my family especially, because almost nobody else in my family is an extrovert. Like my mom, of course, which is where I get my ADD from, or my ADHD, because it's just easier to say. She has those moments of like her hyperactivity needing to manifest as, oh, hang on. My bad. Thank you so much, Suo. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I gotta click. The balance is really hard to find. People around us need to accept that we can change their heartbeat. Fair enough. Go from talking nonstop to total silence in a second. Not everyone can understand that. We can. Been playing for 4 months on 2 different servers. You still have no clue what you're doing. Oh no! And a hydrate for me. Delightful. Mwah. Thank you so much. You caught me in the middle of talking, so of course I had to hydrate real quick. The giveaway, of course, is for Chilltown, which I have a spare key for. Oh, no. Don't be sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. And another hydrate. Amazing. Suo, guess what? You wanted to give a care package? I'm going to be on vacation next week. I get to take a break from the job that is slowly grinding me down into dust. Woohoo indeed! I'm trying to harvest this. I do need it. You are very correct. Speaking of vacations, how have you been? How are you doing? How is your mental health? And then, loosely related to mental health, we were talking about autism and ADHD and how it affects people in so much that they are introverts or extroverts based on those traits. It's been pretty meh. It's been pretty going on. Alright. Pretty ongoing. Alright. Alright. I know that you were trying to recover from burnout. Have you been able to make any progress in that? Are you actually being able to like rest and relax and things like that? What kind of games have you been playing recently? I'm curious. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you'd had a chance to kind of like set aside some time. Until now. Oh, okay. That's fair. Oh, hiccups. My hiccups are every so often, which I do not like. Oh, look at the sky! Oh, that's really cool. I don't know why we have an Aurora Borealis, but that's really cool. But yeah, welcome in, Suo. Welcome in. Like I said, I am going to be on vacation next week, so I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the night. Once we turn in for the night, pretty much. Even when you rest, you feel restless because you were so worried about doing art, so you dropped it for a while to do games. You can see why. Yeah, for sure. So this game is in early access. It is available on Steam only, but I got an extra key for it, so I'm trying to give that away to people. Another hydrate. Amazing. This is going to be my most hydrated stream ever. I should start doing a count of how many times y'all hydrate me in one stream. Also, we made it to 250, and now we're trying to make it to 300 so we can do a karaoke stream. Because it's going to be silly and I like it. Got your special flowers right here, ma'am. The classic daisy. These dainty blooms are like rays of sunshine in your garden. Wonderful find. Oh my goodness, you did it! You found all the flower varieties I was looking for. Thank you, thank you. As promised, you now get first dibs on my bonsai pots. They're all ready for you to choose from, and I have another surprise for you. Here's a bag of seeds from the last batch of flowers you found. I hope you have as much fun growing them as I did. Great job. Can I just sell all of them? I don't actually want any of them. The count would end up in the 50s. Oh no! If I was keeping track of how many times y'all hydrated me in a stream, I think that would encourage y'all to hydrate me more, if I had to guess. I feel like y'all would take it as a challenge, and then I would never be able to stay dehydrated. Which is probably good, but also 100%. Oh no. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love that, but I also don't love that. Another hydrate! It's because I'm talking about it so much. Mm-hmm. Delicious, delicious water. Goodbye, tulips. Goodbye, violas. And hollyhocks. And gazanias. And gazania seeds. What? No, all of them. And this spider that tried to eat me? Haha. You like seeing the numbers increase? Reason why a lot of streamers have a cooldown on hydrate. One of the main reasons that I don't is because I fully recognize that I don't hydrate nearly enough throughout the day. And my cooldown, or my hydrates end when I run out of water. So if I'm out of water, then I'm not able to do it. Have it at 500 points, that seems excessive. If I put it at 500 points, that would imply that I don't want y'all to redeem it. But I do want y'all to redeem it. Maybe not every 5 seconds, but, you know, just whenever you feel like I need it. I don't know. Is that silly? I don't feel like it's silly. Alright, let's work on some recipes. What do we got? Okay, now that we found all the flowers, we can give the auto fishing feature a try. Anna found it, and I did not do it just yet. Every 30 minutes or so. Nah. You have it at 100, but at a 15-minute cooldown. You have one friend that keeps hydrating constantly? Oh my god. You mean constantly? I mean, I don't mind. Honestly, I think if people were to try to hydrate me so much that they like ran me out of water in a stream, they would also run themselves out of the channel points, aka the cookies. So then they couldn't redeem something else they might want. Like when y'all enjoy listening to me sing but in an accent with my glasses off and things like that. So 11,000 points, you could manage it? Fair enough. Let's see. You're almost to the point where you can have me change the game. And Anna's over that point. But it's got to be something that I own. And I don't think I own very many games that I haven't already played. So, that's fair. Let's see. Flour. I need garlic for this one. I thought I had garlic. Maybe not. Need more wheat for that one. I need a tuna for that one, obviously. Need flour for this one. How do I make flour? And tunas for this one. I can make flour, but I don't know how to unlock the recipe. Interesting. Never use those redeems. Play whatever you feel like playing. That's fair. I feel like it would be more handy if I was doing a 24-hour stream, which is what I want to do for 400 follows. So I kind of have it a little bit mapped out to where I want to do the... Hello, Q. Welcome in again, technically. You were just here. So I want to do a karaoke stream / drinking stream / fanfiction reading stream for 300, and just make it a longer stream for sure. You don't like changing games because it feels like you had something planned for the stream. That's fair. But like if I was doing like a 24-hour stream, I would probably reduce the price of that one so that we could switch games throughout the 24-hour stream. And I would like to do a 24-hour stream when we hit 400 follows, but I may bump that one to 500 follows. I'm not sure yet. So I'm pretty excited for the 300 follow one. I think a karaoke stream is going to be a lot of fun, especially considering that my goal will be to find the worst fan fictions I possibly can and read some of that. You love watching people that are enjoying what they're playing? I don't know that there's a game that I own that I don't enjoy necessarily. I definitely didn't enjoy playing the horror games. So that was, that was a trip. To the point where I have returned, I have returned mortuary assistant. I need you to know that. So, all right, let's redeem our stamps real quick. We got some insects. We got culinary triumphs, which is something to do with cooking. Kitchen conquests, where we actually made the stuff. Unlocking recipes. Getting relics. Toolsmith. What else? What else? Bounty pursuits. Suze has the Viewer Sunday where you can redeem her playing a specific game. You only do it there when you see she's getting frustrated or she's playing a certain game for so long she's getting bored. Oh, that's fair. See, I like the way that Suze does it, because... But you're a mod for her, so it's your job to make sure she's doing okay. Fair enough. I like the way that Suze does it, and I would do it that way, but I feel like I don't have enough of a rotation going at the moment. Partially because of my ADHD, I end up just playing or hyperfixating on a game for a certain amount of time, and then I completely forget that other game exists. Like, I own Animal Crossing, I own Disney Dreamlight Valley, obviously we own this one, Palia, Fantasy Life, that I was trying to sort of complete before we get to the next one that's coming out later this year. I haven't gotten back into Ace Attorney. There's a lot of games that we've played that we haven't actually finished. So that was the original thought process behind that one. And I do want to add some more redeems. I especially want to add some more sound alerts. But it's stuff that I'm going to have to work on when I'm back from vacation and refreshed. Before you redeem it, you'll whisper her and check if she wants to play something specific. Oh, nice. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that you are courteous and conscientious and you're like, hey, you want to switch it up? That's really cool. You're a good person, Anna. I don't know if anybody tells you that regularly, but you really are. Alright, let's see. You're very welcome. Where is my ability to autofish? I found accessibility. I have not found anything else. You've been successfully confirmed as a backer of the House Settler tier. Nice. Do not spawn spiders, scorpions, or salamanders. Oh, interesting. Biting her tongue, do not argument that compliment. Mood. You can't argue. You're literally not allowed. Sorry. I'm the protagonist. I make the rules. Now, where is that auto-fishing thing? I know you said there was auto-fishing, but I don't know where to find it. Oh, that's letters. I didn't want letters. Auto. How? The button that says auto. Please equip your fishing rod. Oh, I actually have to be ready to fish. Interesting. Anna's the best mod, so says the streamer, so it shall be forevermore. To be fair, Anna's not one of my mods. Anna is just a mod for another streamer that I follow that is very, very nice and very cool. I love Suze. I love her cats. It's a great time all around. Hello, Kane. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are playing Chilltown, the game that I'm giving away a key for. But also, we're about to try out a feature called auto fishing, just to see what it's about. Press the right click to stop fishing. I have to confirm what my fishing spot is. We're confirming the beach because that's where we're standing. So, finally got my window up, and I just need to get more rock and a few more pieces of glass for windows are done. Nice! That's amazing! Look, I got a leatherback! I got a whole turtle! Amazing! Nice! I get to autofish, which is one of the game's ways of making the game more accessible. This game is in early access and it's available for Steam only. So it is kind of playing for us at the moment, and that's okay. I don't know why we have a pet cat who's drowning in the ocean, but that's also a thing that's happening right now. He's just chilling in the ocean. We caught a Moorish idol. Very nice. I'm guessing there's different ones you can find. Since we were able to jump to the beach, and which we were already on the beach, to be able to auto fish, I'm guessing there's probably like different fish you can find at the docks, maybe? We'll have to find that out. But yeah. That's so awesome, Bo. You're gonna have all of your windows done pretty soon. Did you know you can have the critters you find as a pet too? Critters. The little pal dudes? I think I did know that. We haven't set any to be our pals yet, or our companions yet, because we've been putting them all in the pal center. I'll have to try that too. I don't really know what to do with the pal center, because that's kind of one of the newer features, and they haven't really explained it super well just yet. So I'm hoping that there's more to that than just stick them in there and let them be. So hopefully I can figure that out. That's some of the goals that we have tonight, is to be able to figure stuff like that out. So yeah. Man, this has been one of my more talkative streams, I think. Which is saying something, considering that I never shut up. An Olive Ridley. Okay. Why do these turtles have weird names? What is an Olive Ridley? I'm so curious. Just finding some stuff out? Nice. That's always good. I will say that we always end up having just random conversations, which is a-okay with me because my ADD will just bounce between topics. So, I like it. I have had quite a bit of water too, so thank y'all for that. Oh, giant fish. What do we got? It's another turtle. It's an Olive Ridley. All right, we're gonna stop fishing here because I want to test out the other places. There we go. Your battery's at full, but only for 6 more hours. Then you'll feel dead inside. Yikes. You should probably go to bed sooner than that. Auto fishing. On the docks. Nice. You've already unlocked most of the pets. Nice. So how do you do stuff in the PAL Center? That's the real question. Woohoo! A blue tang. Hey, we caught a dory! I'm gonna go put it in the tank with my clownfish. In real life, I don't think you could put them together, but I'm going to do it. You don't have to walk to a location, it'll place you there. Oh! I thought I had to confirm where I was standing. But you slept multiple times this morning. I mean, yes, but your sleep schedule is very messed up. So, I don't know what to tell you. Also, I need y'all to know that my brain is still very insistent on playing me Has-Been Hotel songs, so that's still a thing. That's very much still a thing from last week. Or maybe it was the week before. It was recently. The pets at the inn. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. And you haven't done anything in the PAL Center because you still need the potato thing. Nice. You couldn't fix it by staying up, so you'll fix it by sleeping. Fair. But if you're going to be up for another 6 hours, that's a while. You should definitely try to sleep sooner than that. Oh, a kingfish. I didn't think it was a kingfish, but that's what it said. Where do I find tuna? I don't think I've ever successfully caught a tuna in this game. I don't even think I've seen a tuna in this game, if I'm honest. You should get ready for work. But guess what? What? Is this your last shift before you go see your beloved? Am I right? Am I right? It's raining. Oh, that's not the happy news I wanted. Rip. You're a night owl. It compromises sleeping around 12. Got it. God, no, you still have Saturday and Monday. No, I thought you were heading out when I was heading out. Aww. And the tune, weirdly enough, tuna's in the river. A group hydration. Well, before you go, Anna, make sure you grab your nearest beverage, whether that's tea, coffee, water, soda, juice, milk. Doesn't matter, as long as it's not Gamer Go bathwater. Anybody remember why we don't drink Gamer Go bathwater? Because it only makes you more thirsty. Congratulations, team. We got it. Yep, Phantom, go grab a drink. Anna, drink some of that coffee. Suck it down. We're hydrating. Thank you, Poe. Thank you. I like to think so. It's my favorite thing to say. I said it once after I had made group hydration as an option, and I just kind of stuck with it because it's my favorite thing. I kind of change up how I say it, but that's my go-to. You may hear it more than once. So thank you for hearing it now. Another tang! Alright, let's go fishing in the river so we can catch a tuna. Alright, I'm not gonna run to the river. I'm just gonna... Oh. Okay, this is the river. Oh, my god. You fly on Tuesday, so Tuesday there, which will be Monday for States. You arrive Tuesday around 1 p.m. Oh. That's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like Groundhog Day all over again. That's where you got the tuna. Nice. What's this? This is a humphead wrasse. Well, that's not a tuna, but it is a fish. You also can't tune a piano. Does anybody know what the difference between a piano and a tuna and some glue is? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. And what about the glue? Everybody gets stuck there. It's me doing the thing, but for both. You're welcome. You're all very welcome. 6? Oh. Is that what your emote translated to? Fantastic. Fantastic. That... Honestly, I think it was part of a I don't know, a TikTok or something on YouTube, and I saw it, and it was goofy, and my brain stuck with it. I don't even know where I got that from. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. So, legitimately don't know where I got that from. But yeah. I need to add Suo to the list of giveaway entries. Here we go. Here we go. Still fishing. You're fertilizing your garden and you're pressing 6 to select the speedy grow in your inventory. Nice. Oh no, but the face palms. That's okay. I forgive me. Fish, 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 fish. I caught a wrasse. Oh. Still no tunas. What is happening right now? Maybe it's because we're fishing at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. Also, that's really bright. Why is it so bright? Oh my god. The sky is lit up with lights. Why? You think you got the tuna at night, like the evening time? Oh, okay. That could be it. Or maybe it's just one of those things that I'm fishing in the wrong part of the area. Who knows? Yay, I caught a triple tail. Looks like he only has one tail, but okay. You think you were auto fishing for quite a while? That's fair. I don't know that we're going to continue auto fishing for too much longer, but I did want to see what it was about, so it was this exact spot? Oh, okay. I did kind of want to see what it was about, and honestly, it makes fishing way easier. And I can catch a bunch of fish back to back. I don't know if it's going to be something that they keep for accessibility purposes, or if it's something that they may patch out later. But for right now, super handy. I do need a tuna so that I can try to make some of the recipes that require a tuna, which is one of the main reasons we're just letting it play while we sit and start getting more and more hyperactive by sitting. So, oh no, you were a smartass to your dad and you got sentenced to your room. Note to self, don't ask if his glasses work after missing 4 pairs of shoes right in front of him. Ouch. You absolutely love it. I hope they bring that to the islands as well. I usually get to autofish when you need something else right quick. Nice. That makes sense. I feel like autofishing could be a way that would set the game more apart, especially in terms of accessibility. Ooh, a message in a bottle. That's a good reason to stop autofishing. We'll let it do one more time. I like the idea of autofishing, and I like the fact that the game has it as a feature. I don't know if it would make it into the final cut. I really do hope that it does. And I hope they add things that are even more easily accessible, or makes things a little more easily accessible overall. I do think there needs to be some adjustments made to the critter catching system, because it used to be that you could catch any of the critters with a net, and now some of them require the little capture boxes, which is all well and good, but then you don't have like information like what do each of these critters like and where can I find them, and I think those kinds of things still need some improvement. You started playing last night at the table and then you moved to the bed. You let her autofish while you were changing. Well, that's a great idea. If they keep autofishing, it'll definitely be something I do like while on breaks, or like if we're talking for significant periods of time, or if I'm just letting the game play in the background while I do some uploading or something. That'd be great. I am hoping that they add a lot more to this game, and I was kind of hoping that there was going to be more to it by the time they made it early access. Like I wasn't expecting them to have like a full museum ready, and I wasn't expecting them to have like every character in the game ever, but I was kind of expecting them to add things like more accessibility, more recipes, a little bit more dialogue on how to get different things. Imagine going to work and letting autofish run. You'd probably end up with a bunch of the same fish, because the area is only going to have certain amounts of fish per area. Yeah, you'd also run out of inventory space. I think after this next fish, we'll stop auto-fishing in this area. So. But yeah. I mean, they do, but only to a certain extent. And you get different kinds, so. Alright, we got the tang. So as you can see, we ended up with 10 of these and a bunch of fish and different things. And if you don't upgrade your inventory, you're not going to have even as much space as I've got. Read. Thank you. Everything is going to be fine. Keep doing your best. Arisha. Thanks, Arisha. That was a nice letter. Oh, so you actually talked to the mayor about that. It does cost money. It used to not cost money, but it does cost money now. As soon as he opens for the day, we'll go talk to him about trying to get more some space. Oh, 7 a.m. I thought it was 6 a.m. I'm still early either way, but yeah. So it used to be that you would earn contribution points and you would spend that to upgrade your inventory. but they've changed it to where that's not how you do that anymore. So, I can keep all these fish. It's fine. You have plenty of cash. It's easy in this game to make money. Spending it is harder. Fair enough. I find that as long as I have crops, I can earn money. But if I don't have crops, I can't earn money. Alright, these pumpkins weren't perfect, so I didn't get anything from them. Ooh, the wheat was. I've come up with a new recipe. Flour! Hooray! Finally! We can finally make flour, which we've needed desperately. I'm not sure why we need flour to make french fries, or why a mushroom dish really just requires cabbages, but it's fine. Sell everything, some of the fish are worth several thousand. Ooh. That's good to know. Oh, apparently the game decided it was upgrade time, and I wasn't ready. We definitely did not get perfect crops. You have wheat but no flour recipe. So we just got the flour recipe by having perfect wheat. That was the random recipe it decided to give me. For me, getting perfect crops is difficult because it seems like they stay glittering even if, like I didn't water them that day. So, okay, we ran out of our thing. Can I make another one? Yes. Fantastic. Cool. Inventory. Cool, it's already equipped. I hate that for me. I was trying to water my crops. Anywho. But yeah. You have the crystal watering can and pickaxe. Nice. I think if I had more cash to spend, I would definitely have upgraded already. But I haven't yet. You got your first flow tree seed. Nice! That's amazing! Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh man, I can't wait to get one. I'll probably end up accidentally not picking it up or selling it or something at some point. That's so cool. You're growing a little baby flow tree. That's so cool. You have around 60,000? Heck yeah. Speaking of things that we're really excited about, I'm almost to the point where I can finally buy the gazebo in Palia. I'm excited for it. We made it to 75,000, and then over the next day and a half, you'll get it when you finish the quest after the Temple of Roots with the gardener. Wait, I didn't get one of those. Wait, but I finished that quest. I didn't... Did I get one and I didn't know? Oh, that's gonna upset me. I don't think I got one. Or do you just mean that it drops? Do you mean that it starts dropping then? Because... Oh, you have to finish the bundle. Oh. Okay. I see. Got it. Okay. You finished the bundle already? Holy moly. I know, now I wanted to open the game. I was like, let me check real fast. No. What I was saying was I'll probably spend later tonight and part of the day tomorrow and probably before I get without internet access, just trying to play a little bit more Palia to earn a little bit more money in the game so that I can be well into the $100,000 range by the next time we all play together. So, alright, let's sell a bunch of this and a bunch of cucumbers. I'm gonna keep a good portion of the wheat. Excuse me. I'm gonna sell like 10 of it though. I do like Chilltown, but would not recommend it right now the way it is. She needs some more work before you actually recommend it to people. Absolutely. Each of those bundles will give you a shrine, and the bundle shrine for the roots gives you tree seeds, and sometimes they're flow seeds. Wait, they each give you a shrine? Oh man, okay, so our next goal is gonna be to actually finish the bundles. Like I kept saying I was gonna do, and then I just didn't do it. Oh no, I just didn't do it. Ooh, this will give me $3,600. That'll give me 300. That's fine. These guys will give me 2,500. Nice. 800 for this dude. 1,000 for the Moorish Isle. God dang. Sorry, idle. 60 tomatoes. I would like to sell like a bunch of them. Like 50 of them. Nice, I have $38,000. Your 2 gazebos each have a shrine in them, and then your 3rd one in between. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so jealous. How did you manage to get all that? Ugh, I really need to knuckle down and just play the actual, like, tasks and gathering and everything, and I just don't. Hello? Quest? The expansive size of your new room must create a sense of spaciousness and endless possibilities. Your efforts have been truly remarkable. May your new home bring you joy and countless wonderful moments. Thanks. What can I do for you? Enhance my inventory. Please confirm. I would like to use 10,000 sil to upgrade 8 slots. Yes. Inventory successfully enhanced. Goodbye. So that gives me my full inventory. We finally made it. You can try to help me with my shrines. If you have had them before, you can request, and if I have them, I can fill them. It's harder from some items because the game won't let you gift starred items. Fair. You have a second room. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't got there yet. I only just expanded my base house. Ella, can I expand my house, please? Ooh, I would like a sunroom. A sunroom, you say? Absolutely radiant. Think of all the sun-loving plants you could foster there. It's a bit more complex, though. We're looking for 1,000 sil, 50 softwood, 40 hardwood, and 20 iron nuggets. Want to sign on the dotted line? Absolutely. You got the left room. I don't have enough iron nuggets? I thought I had to bring them to her. Oh no. If you bothered to focus on Palia, you can make some serious progress, but you only ever go on once in a while. That's fair. Phantom, did you manage to get all of your drops for all 3 of the weeks? Because we're on the 3rd week, and it has different drops. You got the left room? Nice. Okay. I need to go gather all the stuff she said I needed, and see what I still need. You did? Perfect. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. Open my inventory. Throw all this stuff in storage, because of course I am. Just pop it into storage. Okay, so she said that I need something. Softwood. Just move all my softwood. Move all my stone, because I think it was stone. Move all my hardwood. Pretty sure there was hardwood. And then iron. 20 iron. Okay. I don't think I needed gold, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. I think that was everything. Okay. So now I need to go buy a pickaxe. That's gonna be our latest acquisition in a long line of acquisitions. Don't think you have to have it with you. So I agree with you that you probably don't need to have it with you, but it helps me keep track of everything I have. So if she tells me what I need and then I check, okay, how much of each thing do I have, I can, of course, end up getting what I need. Tools. I need... Ooh. I'm gonna buy the metal one rather than the crystal one. I'm gonna buy the metal one because it's fine. Alright. Q. And then let's go find some rocks to smack around. Hey, rock. Yeah. I'm glad you understood, because I feel like I didn't word it very well. What is happening right now? Tool rotation is a bit of a drag. Agreed. I think that it is way more complicated than necessary. What is happening here? Okay, I destroyed that rock, I guess. I definitely don't like the sound effects of each of the things coming out, because What the heck were those sounds? Takes too long? Oh, yeah. Way too long. Are these guys hittable rocks? No. This one is. Okay, just gonna keep smacking this rock until it's dead. Okay, interesting. I got on a streak earlier, where, like, I was just sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. And of course, I'm doom scrolling on TikTok. And I ended up watching, like, 15 different cosplay TikToks for Hazbin Hotel characters. And now the only thing my brain can think of is, I should cosplay from Hazbin Hotel. And then every time I think of a character to do, I'm like, I don't think I would do good at that character. And then I just sit there thinking about how I could do the different, like, cosplay things that people do on TikTok. Like the over-exaggerated bouncing with the song in the background or the voice line or whatever it is. And yeah, that's how my brain is operating right now. It's like, I could totally do that, except I will never, and probably will not even make that character, and I would never cosplay that character anyway, and it's a whole thing. Hello, cat. I still haven't figured out how to unequip the pet. That's the other thing I'm trying to figure out. Because it is definitely in my way right now. It's cute, but it's in the way. Storage. Oh. There used to be a way, and that's the thing, is there used to be a way to, like, hide the cat. But I don't know what it is now. How many do I have? Oh, I have 29 now. Okay, then I've got enough. Let's head back. I'm sure if I check the official Discord, there's probably a way. And there is an official Discord for this game. I can always add people. Is the cat part of the outfit thing? I don't know, because I also have forgotten how to change my outfit. I don't remember anything. Town profile? No. Recipes, gallery, collection, gallery? No. Camera, no. I don't remember. Do they still have daily quests? Let me see. Yes, they still have daily quests. Nice. Let's see. Volunteer for Shekalmo, deliver a new cooking pot to Cora. I need a few crops planted that I didn't have enough time. Could you stop by the store and help me plant them? I'm in need of researching rare and exotic flower species on nearby islands. Yada yada yada. Oh, I forget about those all the time. But also, what was the button that allowed me to change my clothes? I don't recall. I don't know. Let's go into Town Hall. I want to see something. First, I want to make the sunroom. Second, I gotta figure stuff out. Alright, let's see. About my house. Sunroom. Alright. $1,000, 50 softwood, 40 hardwood, 20 iron nuggets. Do you want to sign on the iron line? I don't know that I have 40 hardwood. Oh, I did. Splendid! A sunroom will bring such lovely light into your home. I can't wait to see your sun-filled haven. Nice. And auto... nope. Goodbye. Excuse me. How do I change my outfit? Do I need like a closet or something to change my outfit? I legitimately don't know. Pet shop. Here you are. Sure. We're just gonna buy all the pets real quick. I don't have enough to buy them all, but I have enough to buy, like, this. So. And this cute fox. I think I glitched out the fox by saying no. You also can't change the pet. That doesn't sound right. Oh no, I don't have enough money. See? I changed my pet. There's a new pet following me right now. That's how you do it. You can always go back to the pet shop and you click on one that you've already bought. And then you just hit go. Now I have a Pegasus following me. Which is very cute. But I don't think I can unselect it the same way, which is what I thought I was able to do. So I'm going to click the Pegasus again. Clicked it, and hit go, and it's still following me. So there's not a way to, like, unselect a pet. Which there used to be. But now there's not. I don't know how to do it. So now I need $4,000 so I can have the last pet. Might as well. While we're at it. Hello, Mika. I have something to sell. It's... Wow. One singular gold nugget will give me enough money to buy the final pet. Amazing. Sell the turtles. I did. They need to bring that back. Absolutely. I sold my turtles and stuff. I sold a bunch of things. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you... Thank you. Pet shop. Yes. And now I have them all. Alright. Now, how do I change my outfit? That's the real question. Oh, I popped my wrist while I was itching my back. How do I change my outfit? Let's go buy a new outfit and see if we can, like, figure out how to change it. Clothing. That one. Sent to my mailbox. Phenomenal. Let's go. We're trying to figure out all the commands now that the game is up and running. But I'm not very good at it. Also, my house doesn't appear any bigger from the outside, which is super cool, but I bet if we go inside, it'll look different. Alright, from Honeybee Haven. Add to my pocket. Tab. Where? Oh. Interesting. Okay. So that didn't work. Furniture set. Place. Okay, I can't interact with this. I thought I could. I thought it was like a little closet. I could do whatever I wanted with it. Incorrect. Put in storage. Put all this in storage. Everything. All the money. And the this and the that. Perfect. No, I keep hitting the wrong one. So, okay. I need exactly one of those, but it's fine. How do I... What? Maybe? How do I grow an orange into a tree? Treat yourself to someone you love. Treat yourself like someone you love. Oh, nice. Greetings from Chilltown. This is the most relaxing feeling I've ever had after a long day of working and stressed in real life. Chilltown is my new heaven. Thank you for bringing this to us. Aw. You're awesome. Relax and listen to some lo-fi. You deserve it. Feel the waves, see the stars. Guys, I'm really funny and I need somebody to talk to right now. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That was a keyboard smash. I love the taste of pepper jack cheese. I just don't like how it feels coming out the other end. Wow. These letters are wild. Wow. Amazing. Just like go and breathe. I like how some of these are like real nice and like keep going out of spite and remember to hydrate and keep good posture, which I'm very bad at. And then other ones of these are just like keyboard smash. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Fantastic. Be safe, friends. Y'all matter. Super cool. Remember to be kind to yourself. How wonderful life is. Now you are in the world. Turn your face to the sun and shadows will fall behind. Nice. Everything is going to be fine. Hope you all had a great weekend. And then of course, Low High Technology sent me a thank you for becoming a member of Chilltown. Don't cry over the past. It's gone. Don't stress about the future. It hasn't arrived. Live in the present and make it beautiful. Your hubby grows super hot peppers like California Reapers, ghost peppers, and scorpion peppers. Pepper jack makes you laugh. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I absolutely love that because hot cheese and hot peppers are a great combination. I would love to eat Carolina Reaper cheese on my vacation, but my mom would not be happy with that, so. Sounds miserable? Absolutely not. Carolina Reapers are delicious. One of my friends was telling me about one of their local grocery stores sells like a cheese puff, like a Cheeto, that is Carolina Reaper flavored. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want to just buy them all and eat them all. Okay. Still no idea how we disable our pet. It's kind of goofy to me. Jalapeno is hot enough. Blasphemy. Gonna add a tang in there. There. Now I have a clownfish and a tang in the same little thing. They're best friends. It's Dory and Marlin. Amazing. They're bestie buddies. They'll never be free, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna sell the rest of the tangs because I don't need them. It does not sound miserable. I'm sad for you that jalapeno is considered hot for you. I really am. I once did, I've done the one chip challenge and like things like that, but a friend of mine and I did the, it was called the Death Nut Challenge. Jalapenos too hot for you? Fair. Being half Mexican but not enjoying spice? Oh no! Oh, you probably get a lot of crap for that. I'm so sorry. I don't want to add to it. Oh, it's odd being half Mexican. That's fair. Jalapeno is sweet unless they're pickled, then they're sour. Fair enough. Some people find jalapenos to be spicy. I'm not one of those people. And the taste of a jalapeno isn't super fantastic for me, but they're okay. You hate spicy things, but you're moving to Texas. Well, it sounds like the part of Texas you're moving to is a little closer to other states, so maybe they have less spicy stuff? We have the one chip, but you haven't done it yet. Nice. You have the gummy bear. Nice. So I haven't done the gummy bear, but I did something called the Death Nut Challenge, which was essentially this like series of nuts, and they got progressively hotter. You lived in, oh, you did live in Texas for 15 years. Nice. They do not. The beloved loves spicy. Oh no! Well, she can eat all your spicy food, and you can eat the mild food. It'll be okay. But yeah, the Death Nut Challenge got all the way up to like 10 million Scoville or something. It's crazy. Before you moved to Nebraska. Nice. The nuts in that challenge were like insanely hot by the end. To the point where it wasn't even like a flavor. It was just heat and pain. You did the Devil's Toe. It's got 10 million. Oh, wow. Yeah, but these things were just like nuts with crystals on them in the same way that you would put like sour powder on something. You put like citric acid on it. So for me, it just wasn't enjoyable. Like I wish it had been in something because it just wasn't a pleasant taste at all. You look and sound full-blooded Americans, so thankfully you avoid any crap for it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Did your family give you crap though? You don't like nuts, but you would do any of the spicy challenges. Nice. I think they're peanuts, specifically. Which, it was kind of funny because it was me and one of my friends, and we did all the way to the end. And then, so it's me and her, we're just doing this challenge, and a couple of our guy friends tried to join in, and one of them made it to like nut number 3, maybe. It was like between 2 and 3. And then had to go like sit on the floor in the kitchen and was like eating ice cream straight out of the carton, like put his face in the carton. It was hilarious. And then the other one like had to stop like almost at the end. He's like, oh, I got a sore in my mouth. I can't keep doing this. And he like stopped and had to go drink soda. And then me and my friend, like, she barely reacted at all because she loves spicy food and has the tolerance of an absolutely saint. Have a great night at work, or great day at work, Anna. Have a good one. If you are a winner, I will DM you like a bunch of times so that you know. Your dad loves spice? That's fair. Not Reaper levels, but still spicy. Fair enough. There are some things that are spicy that are like far down on the ghost pepper scale. So no worries. There's like a whole list. But yeah, so she and I finished the challenge. She barely seemed to feel it at all. Meanwhile, I was holding it together, and then as the night progressed and I had a little bit of adult beverage, I ended up getting sick because the spice upset what I had already eaten. Which, truthfully, was not a lot. I had barely eaten, and I went to do this spicy challenge, and it messed up my stomach, but as soon as I had gotten sick, like, I was perfectly fine. Like, immediately afterwards. So, I was just mad, because I was like, seriously? Like, I did this challenge, and I don't even feel like my mouth is still on fire or anything. I just don't feel great. It's called Reaper Gut. That's fair. It was the only issue I had. Like, I had gotten sick, and I was done. Everything else was fine. If you don't have food in the tummy, it causes really bad tummy issues. I think that was my main issue. Truth be told, I think the only food that I'd had was like a couple of chips. And then I was like, oh, let's do this challenge real quick. And then we'll eat real food. And then I just never ate real food. I just never did. So, I will have to keep that in mind for next time. For sure. You did the same thing when you did the Devil's Toe. Ooh, you thought you burned a hole in your tummy. It hurt so bad, and like 15 minutes later, you were fine. Oof. Yeah, I definitely needed to learn my lesson, because I thought I was good, and then all of a sudden I was not good anymore. And then it was like, oh yeah, I'm good again. Except I just lost all my chips. This is terrible. So, I will have to keep that in mind next time I do one of those challenges. But I've also never heard of the Devil's Toe. I would think that I would have, considering the other challenges I've done, but I've never done Devil's Toe. We did a couple of the Bean Boozleds, but it turned out that those weren't really that spicy. So they were supposed to be, like, they were supposed to be, I think, all the way up to Ghost Pepper, but they weren't even that bad, and we were like, oh, this is kind of boring. Now, mind you, it was like New Year's Day, and we'd all spent New Year's Eve together. And the next morning, it was like, yeah, let's break out the Bean Boozled. That's a great idea. Only the Reaper one had some spice to it. You did those too? Oh, okay. I don't even remember if there was a Reaper one, if I'm honest. I think that maybe there was, and I'm just misremembering. Maybe all she had left was anything but the Reaper ones. But yeah, she was very much like, hey, try this. And so the whole group did them, and they weren't nothing. Even the people who weren't super into spicy were like, okay, these aren't so bad. So they were okay. All right. Do I have anything else to sell? I have a shell. I don't need to. All right, let's try making it tomorrow. See what we can see. I don't think we really have any other quests to do. So we're kind of at a loss. Let's see to this, Oh, there's a staircase. I was not expecting a staircase. I was expecting a sunroom off to the side. I was not expecting the sunroom to be an upstairs. It's kind of weird, but okay. I can put a double bed up here. What else can I put up here? I mean, I could use this as a sunroom. Like, I could put plants and all kinds of things, but I don't know. I was kind of expecting like a sunroom, and there's not one. And that's kind of sad to me. See for catalog. Why can I not move the window? Okay. Guess the game doesn't want me to have a window. Wow. That's a terrible window. Why do I have that? Terrible. So, as everybody can tell, the game is still unfinished. I'm kind of hoping that the longer the game exists, the more likely we are to get updates, and the more likely we are to get some adjustments to things like this window that for some reason don't look right unless you're looking from the outside. So I don't know. Kind of disappointed in our sunroom. Doesn't really look like a sunroom to me. It just looks like this. But yeah. I think we've kind of caught up with everything that's been added to the game. Like, there are still daily tasks you can do. There seems to be more things you can do with the PAL Center, but not like a super whole lot. So, in fact, I think we stayed out too late. We may have to wait till morning to go there. But let's go check. You looked up the hottest. It is called the Pure Evil. It's 13 million. Yikes. No, thank you. Oh, that guy grew up. Wow, he's a level 2. I still don't know what to do about these guys. And these guys are still whatever level they are. I wish I knew what they ate, because I'd like to be able to feed the potato and the tomato. Because he said you're supposed to be able to, like, feed them and take care of them, and I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to them. So I guess we'll try to make something? I don't know what. Also, we only have 1 hour remaining until we do our drawing. I will probably wrap things up before then, only because there's not much else to the game. But I will be announcing it at 10 p.m. sharp. So, 10 p.m. Central Standard specifically. All right, let's try cooking this. Why not? We're gonna cook all the recipes that we can real quick and see if that helps. Maybe something that we make will be something that the game wants us to have. Make 2 of those. Yes. Bloop, 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 bloop. Continue. Make French fries. Yes. Oh, we went to the side for some reason. Kind of weird. How long has the pure evil been around? Let's make some mixed soup. Okay. I didn't put myself there. The game did. Mixed soup. Cook. Yes. So my hair got in a weird spot. How do I keep going to the side like this? Alright, we did the mixed soup. Let's do pumpkin fried rice. Why not? We're trying to make as many of these as possible. I would like to have an inventory worth of cooked things. Continue. We made sauteed mushrooms. We don't have any tuna, so we can't make the tuna. But if we make another flour, we can definitely make the pizza. Let's make the omelet real quick, because why not? Also, Phantom, what in the heck were you looking up where you found the pure evil 13 million? Like, what demons are you trying to exorcise from your body with that? Oh. I cannot make 2, I can only make 1. Yikes, I sold too much of my wheat. You'll be making pumpkin fried rice now in IRL. Oh yeah? I don't know how good that would be. I feel like it wouldn't be, but, you know, what do I know? Did I really sell too much of my wheat? Because that'll make me sad. It's gonna be a little bit before the wheat grows, I think. So, go look at it. Stop touching me. Just looked up the hottest hot sauce in the world. Oh, interesting. So the hottest hot sauce in the world uses the Pure 13? Is that like a Hot Ones thing? I know there's that YouTube show that does like hot wing challenges or whatever. But hooray! Yep. Also, nice. I like that for you, Phantom. That you found the hottest hot sauce in the world. Good stuff. Alright, that one says dig, dig, dig. I have some harvestables, but none of them are wheat, which means we probably need to go to the islands and try to get some wheat off of an island if we want it anytime soon. Because our vegetables, of course, are going to require, another day. So we'll just cut out all of that. We'll just water what we can real quick. Sometimes the watering can does more than one spot, and sometimes it just simply doesn't. I don't quite understand it. I think it's a graphical glitch, but not 100% sure. So, alright. On the one hand, I do want to keep playing because I want to keep hanging out with y'all, but on the other hand, like, I have a lot that I need to do before my vacation actually gets underway. So I do kind of want to go do that. But I'm afraid that if I get started on that, then I'll forget to announce the winner at 10 o'clock, and I don't want to miss that, so. Hydrate! Amazing. Thank you. It's because we talked about hot sauces. Can you imagine if I did like a Hot One style challenge and then had to wait until y'all gave me redeems for heat before I could drink anything? That could be a thing we do. Alright, where would wheat be? West Island, maybe? Let's find out. We also need to move some folks into ours. Can't you set a timer on your phone named after the winner? Yes, but my goal was to draw the winner and either record a video of the little thing spinning or just do it live on stream. I'm just not sure. What I'll probably do is I'll probably just go ahead and draw it after I get off stream and then just announce it at 10. Make it easy on myself. Just make it so easy on myself. Let's see. I don't see... Oh, this is a corn island. Oh no. I wasn't wanting corn. Where did we actually find the whatchamacallit? I don't remember. Also, I saw gold. Aha, I was right. Where did we find the wheat? Was the wheat on one of the winter islands? It might have been. I don't recall. But I'm thinking about it. I legitimately don't recall. And let's try one of those. Alright, we found corn on this one. We'll head to one of the winter islands, then we'll head to the east islands, then we'll head to the flower island, or pink island, or whatever it's supposed to be called. Alright. Also, kind of love the little trans fox. I'm just gonna say it. Here you are, exploration to the north. Take it back now, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding! That's not how the song goes. It's just how it popped into my brain. I know, Cha-Cha Slide was a weird thing to pop in my brain. I can't help it. I cannot help it. It's ingrained into my bones. That's all I got. I have no excuses. I simply have Cha-Cha Slide bones. It also seems like the loading times are a little bit longer on some of these islands. And I don't know if it's because of what's supposed to be here. Alright, this is a cabbage island. I think that means we're probably not going to find any other vegetables, but I do want to take a quick look just in case. Is it hollyhock? Ah, it's hollyhock. Okay. Let's get out of here. Goodbye, Cabbage Island. I don't need you. Whee! Back on the plane to get out of here. I think I clicked on the first one. I can try the second one. And we can just try all the islands, but I don't know. Take a flight. Here you are. Exploration. That one. Have a nice trip. Technically, this is a multiplayer game, but I don't know if the multiplayer functions are operational yet. So, that's a thing that I'd like to try at some point. Also, if y'all start missing me next week, I do have a YouTube where I put all my VODs. You can just watch me there. It's okay. You can just go subscribe to me on YouTube, support the channel on other factors. Factors? No, platforms. That was the word I meant. But yeah, it's something you can do for free. Let's see. Okay, I see a guy. I don't want the guy. I see this. What the heck are you? She has a crown, but I don't know what she is. Well, I can't catch it with a net, but what the heck is that? I kind of need the princess, but I don't know if she'll eat anything I have. Do I risk catching something that's not her? I think I should. Omelet. Let's see what happens. While we go exploring to try to find the the thing we need. Nope, I think this is a carrot island. Rip. I don't really want a carrot island. I kind of want a wheat island. Now she's wandering around from the pet carrier. Or cage, or whatever it's called. She's wandering away from it. That means she doesn't like the omelet we gave her. Terrible. I found a koala statue. Interesting. Why are there statues? Who planted all these statues? Where did they come from? Is there going to be a person that we can turn them into? Are they literally just for decoration? I'll never know. I don't actually see any crops. Like, I saw the one little thing, but I haven't seen any others. It's kind of weird. Oh, there's one. The crop that is here is... oh. Garlic. Oh, interesting. I guess I'll take some of that home so that I can have garlic on my home turf. Might as well. I definitely need a garlic plant, because I think there are maybe 2 different recipes that need garlic, and I just don't have any. Oh, one of the pal feeders has a signal. I wonder if it's going to be the little princess. It is the little princess. Apparently omelets were good enough. Did you want brunch, Your Majesty? Is that what was happening right now? Hooray! I have captured the pal. I caught a planta queen. Your Highness. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. How do I get this thing out of here? Pick up. There we go. Alright. We managed to catch a planta queen. So, that's cool. May have overestimated how full your battery was. Oh no! Oh, another planta queen. I only want one. What does that mean, Phantom? Does that mean that you're gonna pass out sooner than you thought? You're gonna take a nap here in a little bit? I understand. I too have overestimated how full my battery was. Ah, social battery. That's okay. That is a-okay. You know you're always welcome to lurk. You don't have to actively engage if you don't feel like you're able to. In fact, I think we've kind of run out of tasks for the game. So that was a pretty in-depth look at all the features that Chilltown has available right now. We will be wrapping up for the evening, mostly because we don't actually know what the command is. Oh, I think it's exclamation lurk. Like, I think that's the thing. And then it wishes you a good lurk. And then I know what you're doing. It's mostly just to tell me that you didn't just, like, dip. It's just letting me know, hey, I'm here, I'm lurking. I may not be chatty, but I am lurking. Which is okay. Let's sit on this bench. Nice, very cute. I'm glad that they updated the character graphics, if nothing else, because the original ones were not nearly as cute. Do you just re-say it to disable it, or you talk in chat to do that? Technically, it's literally just an alert that tells me. So if you do exclamation lurk, it'll just be like, hey, I'm lurking, and you'll get a message from the Stream Elements bot, and then you can just either start chatting, or you can do it again. Yeah, it's really just to notify me. That's what it's for. Just to let me know. But yeah, it's okay, because we're about to head out anyway. because I'm pretty sure that I have, to the best of my ability, shown off as much of this game as I can without just completely restarting. There is, of course, a lot more to do in the very beginning of the game, and there's even features like being able... Thank you. I just realized that all my alerts were underneath my little gift box here, which I need to disable. But yeah, so you can invite people to come live on your island with you. You can decorate their houses. You can decorate your own house. You can add a bunch more rooms to your house, even though we haven't. We've only added the one. So there's a lot more features that we haven't explored that I think would be best left to a person trying to explore it on their own. I think the auto fishing feature is a great idea. I hope that they keep that in the full release. But like I said, this game is in early access. It is available only on Steam, so you do have to have Steam in order to play it. We are going to go ahead and wrap up for now, and I will be drawing the winner in about half an hour. I will be announcing it on Discord, Twitter. I'll be DMing the winner privately, just so that they are aware as well. So everybody will know who won, and it will be a good time. This is a good intro stream to the game. Thank you. I'm glad that I could kind of share what this game's about, and I am very, very excited to see where they're going to take it. It is supposed to be very similar to Animal Crossing, so if you're into games like Animal Crossing, I highly recommend it, even if you're not our winner today. This game, like I said, is in early access. I think it is currently between 15 and 20. I don't know if the sale's still going on. But I would say that if you are not today's winner and you do want to check into this game, you love what's done so far, and you're ready, go ahead and take the plunge. If you're still a little bit hesitant, I would wait until the next patch comes out, because there is supposed to be a big patch coming out. I believe they said within a couple of weeks. So we'll see what that adds to the game, what that changes to the game. And the game does have an official Discord that you can keep live and keep updated on everything that is going on in the development process. You can talk to the devs, which is one of the most crazy things possible. Let's get rid of that right now. There we go. Sorry, that was an advertisement, and now it's gone. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you remember to hydrate, because it is good for your brain and your body. Please remember that we are not live next week because I will be on vacation. But I will be back, and I will tell you all about it. I will be safe. I will hopefully have a very good trip. I will probably be unable to access even my Discord until I'm back. So I will be checking it throughout tomorrow and the early part of Saturday, and then I will not be able to access it. If anybody has any questions or they want to anybody wants to message me, feel free, but I will not be able to get it until I am back, or I'm able to find signal somewhere. So just know that, you know, I just met you, but I feel like I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you guys as well. Like, I miss all of you when I'm not streaming. Even on days that I'm off, like when I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, especially when we used to stream like Sunday mornings, like that was my time with y'all. And I do miss y'all when I'm not here, and I do miss y'all anytime that I've ever missed a stream. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard not having y'all all next week. But just know that I will be thinking of you, and I will be back. I will be back on the 29th, which is a Monday. So not next Monday, but the Monday after, I will be back. We'll talk all about it, and I will be announcing our winner in about half an hour. But for now, I'm going to go spend time with my dog and get as many snuggles as I can before he unfortunately has to stay behind. And he's definitely going to miss me, I'm sure, and I'm definitely going to miss him as well. So thank you again, everybody, so much for tuning in, and I hope that I'll see you all again real soon, okay? Bye!